Well, here's a comeback. We're live. So we're gonna wait for the man down crew, the MBS crew, to get in here, man, because we're doing a little something different, man. This is all sports related though, because battle rap is a sport.
Hip hop is a sport.
Hip hop is a sport as well, but battle rap is definitely a sport, right? You know, and we want to see who's winning. We're gonna debate who's winning this rap beef right now, this rap battle. I got my let me put my I got the red bones on one end and
jeez.
And
wow. That was not done purposely. I just want to let y'all know. We ain't do that on purpose.
So since this is different, right? We're gonna get into how we're gonna do this, right? And we've been going back and forth in our group chat about this Kendrick and this Drake thing for like a couple of weeks, right?
Facts.
Since it jumped off.
Chris has been on one side, Cass has been on one side, and Zoe's been on the opposite side. I've been in the middle, neutral. I just been calling it like it is, straight down the line, balls and strikes, no Diddy, right? So just balls and strikes, right? I'm calling it like an umpire, straight down the line, right? And I mean, y'all see it totally two different ways, man. So I'm gonna let y'all get y'all thoughts out of there and what the audience is gonna do. Everybody that's watching, because we, you know, for people that probably didn't hear the songs, we'll play the songs. If y'all want to pause it and break down some bars and do all that stuff, we'll let y'all go at it round by round, song by song, and you see the rundown of the lines. And I mean, the songs we go over, and then they're debated, and then we go open a poll up and let y'all vote on based on how they debated it and what you heard from the songs, who you think won that round, right? But we got to be fair. So what we doing is all of our bias we're pushing to the side. Yeah, we're pushing to the side. This is gonna be based on the song we play, how they debate it, and then y'all make a decision from there without your bias, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that. We're gonna be very fair, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got any other suggestions?
I think no, I'm just joking.
I just make sure the ref ain't paid off. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The ref is the people in the comment section. I'm the ref. Okay, yeah, I'm umping the match. It's already uneven with 2 versus 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the audience is really gonna decide based on who got the best argument.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
So we'll do that. But before we go, man, what's out of the whole thing? What's been the best song overall?
Best song as a whole, or like best wordplay, best beat, or just like best song completely?
Completely.
Overall, if that means beat, lyrics, everything.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I would have to say Family Matters, bro.
Same. But when it comes to the beef or the diss, Meet the Grams, and it is no comparison. If everything is true, Meet the Grams is, for the beef side of things, the best. But I'm with Chris when it comes to just me jamming, how it sounds, Drake's flow. Family Matters.
I disagree. I gotta go with my man Right Hand Cam in the comment right now saying not like us. And of course, I would have said for the diss, I would have said Meet the Grams. I would agree with Cass. But Not Like Us came out last night, and man,
and I think a lot of people are letting the beat carry it because the beat is a 10 out of 10. Like Mustard really did.
He did
his thing with that beat. It just comes on too hard, like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't think Kendrick was a 10 out of 10 in that song?
After going back,
I've listened to it a couple of times, and this is like it seems like he played it more to be a club bop, right? He played it more.
Bruh, you missed it. I'm sorry,
but I think also for me, Tailor Made, although it got taken down, is a close second for best song. Like, because that just the creativity with that, like that was hard.
Drake makes better music. Kendrick makes better bars.
I think that you know what's crazy? I can agree with that testament. Drake make hits. I think that we can all really just say, hey, Drake is a hit maker.
Yeah.
All somehow
is it Drake by himself though? I mean, or is it them Pac-Man?
It's his delivery, because
I don't like this argument.
if you go to that Lil Yachty song that they say Lil Yachty makes, bro is rapping off beats. He is a tune short of being on beat. It's just like me listening to what's his name, Blueface rapping. I'm like, Lil Yachty is like literally the wackest rapper. He might be creative, but Lord, his delivery and punch. That's just like a joke. Delivery and sting makes a joke. No, Lil Yachty just don't have it. Drake has that it factor.
Real quick, I want to address that comment about the AI. Yes, AI does kill creativity. However, Taylor made the only AI was a voice changer.
That's true.
He actually was still rapping that. It was just a voice changer.
It was his bars.
So a lot of people think that it was just like some kind of no, it was just a voice changer. Drake was still, you could tell because it was still Drake's kind of flow.
Bro, like this is that one.
All right, well, hold on. We go get into it because we're already 5 minutes in. So once again for people, hold on. He said, "What is that's my cousin."
That's kind of, you know what? That's a really good assessment.
Hey, don't disrespect Silk the Shocker like that.
Silk that dude.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right, so look, so for everybody who just joining in, we're gonna play the song. You see it on the rundown. That's how we got it by rounds. Now I didn't include like that because I felt like, all right, that song was made. There was like a it was like 3 people rapping on it, and there was 1 verse for Kendrick, and he threw some stuff out there, but it wasn't a whole song dedicated to Drake and this. So I didn't include that one. So it started. I think that was like a rock he threw, and then Push-Ups was the first one that came with that's a salvo of a couple of gunshots. Okay, I'm really going at you.
Yeah.
So that's why I started with Push-Ups, and then the response was Euphoria, then Taylor Made, and then the response was 616, and Family Matters and Meet the Grounds, which is cool. And then after that, Kendrick Lamar came with They Not Like Us, but it hasn't been a response yet, right? So that's how we're going to go with it. We're going to break down some stuff. Y'all go talk about it. Y'all go debate it. We're going to keep reading the comments, the super chats that come in. We might even open the phone lines up for y'all to call in and get y'all thoughts and all that stuff. And then we go open it up for a vote at the end of the round. All right, so here's Push-Ups.
This is a little unfair as far as the dissing goes. Drake literally has to rap and come up with schemes against 20 niggas.
No, he ain't got to. He can address one by one if he wanted to. He ain't got to try to go all them at one time.
You got that much time in the day to respond to make that many different songs, man.
So let's add context to when Push-Ups came out, right? When Push-Ups came out, it was Rick Ross said, I believe, dropped Champagne Moments, or he was already on Instagram calling him white boy.
I didn't listen to that shit.
What happened was, okay, let me tell you what happened. The chain of events, because I was watching it before. Kendrick dropped Like That. Rick Ross went on Instagram bumping Kendrick's verse on Like That when he was saying, what he said, your best work is a light pack, which we'll get into that later, but he was bumping it. And so that's why he deserved the shots that he got in this song. I think that Drake, forget them other dudes, bro. Like there's only one in my mind that's on your level. There's only one. Like, no disrespect to Ross, no disrespect to Metro, even Future, but in Atlanta, Future is the Drake.
I was about to say he has to. No, you have to address Future because that was your nigga. You gave him a number 1. Like, no.
Oh, come on.
Like, well, that's what Zoe?
Regardless of how you want to look at it, Zoe, you gave him a number 1. Y'all
he put his first number 1 in his, like that's legit.
Yes, scratch that. Y'all are so that's just like me and you being friends, and I diss you. Just because if I'm the bigger rapper, no, hell no, I still gotta come at you, bro. Like y'all have to.
Listen. Let me explain something to y'all.
All right.
And I think 21 Savage. I wish I would have got the sound bite, but I ain't have time to. In the streets, people don't listen to Drake. Like I'm gonna be real with you. I'm 100 with you. Like especially in Atlanta, y'all gotta understand, and it's hard because Cass, that's where you at now. Go down. Don't go down there. I'm be honest. your vehicle is too nice to be going down there. But nah, for real. Cleveland Ave, a lot of the slum places, Oakland City, Little Mexico, all of that stuff. it's so out of touch with Drake because of the style and the music, and they can't relate to a lot of that stuff. 21 Savage said, people in the streets don't really listen to Drake. I kind of brought them Drake. You know what I'm saying? I kind of presented them to Drake, because if you talk about, you ask them who the biggest artist is, they're going to say Future. They really have that kind of closed off mindset. So when he says that, while it may be factually true that it is, hey, the song we did was number one. That is true. You know what I'm saying? So all right. You right.
No, wait.
But you got to understand, Future is Dungeon family. Future has a lineage. He is literally, he has Dungeon family tattoos. So he is Rico Wade, rest in peace, Rico Wade's cousin. He has so much pull in the city. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like nobody is bigger than him right now in the streets. Not Gucci, not none of the dudes who came after him, because he was, you know what I'm saying, he has that lineage. So when Drake says that, that's pretty much, and if you notice, his shots to Future ain't been as disrespectful as they've been to everybody else.
And there's a reason for that.
There's a couple of reasons for that.
The reason, I want to say Family Matters, he addressed it. He was like, he feels like Future didn't jump in this on his own. She back.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and wrap it up so we can finish the song.
Yeah.
So he addressed that Future. He doesn't believe that Future came into this beef on his own. He feels like Metro roped him in here, like, hey, do this for Atlanta, blah blah blah. Because yeah. So, but go ahead, play it.
If Young Metro don't trust, not that
Metro, shut your whole ass up.
Oh no, he's snapping. No, he's snapping.
He's snapping.
No, he's snapping.
Hilarious. Like,
yeah.
Serious.
I say this shit all day. I be at work saying, man, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga.
It was hilarious. Like, I'm sitting bars at these dudes, but you
what makes it even funnier is if you follow Drake on Instagram, he's a high tier level troll. So on his story, he did a face swap and put Metro's face on Nick Cannon in the drumline scene.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he's like, Metro, go play some fucking drums, man. And this is like, and then he sent a marching band outside of Magic City,
outside of
Atlanta.
Yeah, when Metro was in there.
Yeah, so it's like Drake is he's dissing on these records as well, but he's also like being petty elsewhere, and I think that's like a underrated part of this beef is like, yeah, he the lyrics between both MCs, but you also got to see the new age of the new generation of music that we in, and the type of social how social media is. The fact that he's out here, trolling on and doing both is like, man, you got to account for that too.
All right, I want to address something that Zoe had said earlier. Zoe, you was talking about the streets of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now, it's a biasness because it's only Atlanta. I live in Buckhead, so this is where the money at. So
definitely.
When we talking about, like, I'm from Louisiana, New Orleans is a bias. It's no biasness is what I mean to say. And we can't when they're talking about street shit, New Orleans got that street shit. And niggas out there fucks with Drake. And they fucks with Future. So I can't respect when a person says the hood doesn't listen to Drake. Because the hood definitely listens to Drake. Especially when that motherfucker had brought out, what was the dude from New Orleans? I can't even think about it.
Drake is, let me tell you, we'll get into all of this later. Drake is great, because I want to get through, because we got
we got some songs to get through.
All right.
No, but I'm saying this. You're right in a sense, because Drake has been good, and I think the introduction, like "What a Time to Be Alive," it kind of introduced Drake to Atlanta streets. But before that, when he was doing when he did the "Nice for What," and he had that dog on second line.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
I said New Orleans Louisiana finna eat this alive. This is he knows how to do that. He's really, really good. When JB comes out and Drake hops on Look Alive, that's the sound that's at the time.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great at that. And I think that
hey, let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. After y'all hit pause, explain why y'all wanted to pause it, and then let's move on. Because we'll never. I ain't gonna lie, man. He snapped, boy.
That end part when he was talking about listen, Drake can rap. Like, don't
Yeah, he can.
that man can. He knows how to make a song, bro. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
How to do
So,
it.
quick question.
What's
To
up, bro?
address what you were saying before Melvin started to back up. Who is the biggest rapper in the world right now? The biggest rapper, just rapper.
I would have to say Drizzy.
All right, that's it. When it comes to like introducing people to their biggest hit, you can't say he was an industry. You can't even hint at him being an industry plant when the world is accepting him.
Yeah, they accepted him because he knew exactly how to market himself. He knew exactly how to strategically move about, linking and connecting himself with the right people, doing the right type of songs, connecting himself, and still being able to be talented enough to where he can go anywhere. This man can do Memphis sound. He can do BBL Drizzy.
but ain't that the same thing? That girl that stole Funny Marco's show, ain't that what she did?
We're gonna get to it, man.
Ain't she got the hottest podcast out there?
No, she don't.
She did.
Man Down Podcast is the hottest podcast out there. I
Talk
don't
to him.
bro,
Talk to him.
you tripping? What you talking about, Melvin?
There
What
you
you
go.
talking about, Melvin?
Winning like it's 96, man. What's up,
Hey,
man?
shout out
Drake
to you,
ain't
brother.
never came back from the pusher 757. Shout out to 757 and Pusha T.
No. I'ma say this.
We can address that. We can really address that, but
I'ma say this. Pusha 8, but
He still fall off that plate too.
Yeah.
yeah. But if it was not for Jay Prince, Drake had a response. And I'm gonna just say that. Like,
Listen, man.
But Push 8.
Listen, shout out to the 757 from Norfolk, Suffolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake. Shout out winning in like 96.
Super shout out for winning like 96.
Shout out to you.
You know why.
You know why. But yeah, I kind of agree. And like when you put yourself in a lot of like, listen, and I don't want to get too much on Pusha because that's old stuff. Listen, Pusha was trying to. He was trying to do the same thing that I feel like Kendrick did, and they keep falling for the bait. Like they'll throw little shots here, there, with the I got a 50 round drum right here, but I'm gonna throw this little 9mm or this 380 right here, and I'm gonna shoot at you a little bit just to see if you take the bait. And Drake was coming off the Meek Mill stuff where Meek Mill
didn't stand a chance.
He didn't stand a chance. I'm gonna be honest, like he just didn't know how to move with somebody directly shooting shots at you. And Drake recognized that. So he did charged up and he did back to back. Pusha is throwing little subtle jabs. So Drake is feeling himself and he goes and he does Duppy freestyle. And the one thing I can give Drake credit for is none of his disses be trash. Like they don't be trash. Like they don't be trash. Like he can rap. But I think that when you do that and somebody knows something or they feel like they know something, they're gonna come back and they already got their you know what I'm saying, they got the Draco loaded. And I think sometimes it kind of messes things up for him, even in this one, but we'll get to it once we get to the other songs. I think that but regardless of what Jay Prince did or said, bro, you gotta shoot back.
Yeah. Well, that's what the only thing he did is start taking care of his son. So let's go ahead and go with Euphoria.
That was funny, bro.
No, go ahead, Chris.
No, that's me.
I was gonna say that
Man, what's wrong with you, bro? He started
taking care of his son.
So I feel like Drake didn't shoot back because we all knew that the album was coming out after this, right? The Scorpion was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And it at the end of the day, it's still a numbers game, right? If I give you a response,
y'all long-winded, boy. Y'all explaining the whole beef, nigga. We just trying to go with these round for round, man. Y'all didn't understand the assignment. Go ahead, man.
Never mind. Play Euphoria.
I'm here for it. I ain't gotta wait for them all. No, the woman, her name was 96 something. She the one that said, she was the one that said the stuff about So all they was doing was addressing that, man. We just showing love to the comment section.
But it's so long-winded, though.
Baptist.
You got a curfew. You got a bedtime. You got a time limit.
What they just heard from Drake before we get to, you know what I mean? I think after round 1, we got time to really go deep on stuff.
Man,
So let's get through round first. Yeah, let's get through.
I got Euphoria up whenever y'all ready.
Hey, just for the panel, look. In between these pauses on the song and in between the songs, let's go very, very small commentary, explaining certain things.
Okay.
And then for the end, we can go a little bit more in depth. Right? That way we're not going in depth every time we pause and then go in depth again after the round.
Makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense. That makes sense. We're minimal between the pauses. So what I will say,
gotta be addressed in the beginning.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this now before I even start the song. In the beginning, Drake, on this song, Kendrick did the backwards voice over, and it's some backwards stuff. And I went, of course, research like, what is he saying? Because he always that's the type dude he is. And it says, everything they say about me is true. And it's Richard Pryor, actually, from The Wiz, saying in the movie, he says, everything they say about me is true. I'm a phony. So that was a subliminal right before the song starts, and you'll hear it here right now.
Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Fabricate stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Shoo! 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 Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. What's a lame? Always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down? Like with a poker face. Have you ever paid $500,000 like to an open case?
Pause.
And I feel that both, but I came up.
All right, so I like it. What I just heard from Drake from when he started actually talking about Kendrick noticeably, he snapped and slowed down a little bit, and he snapped again toward the end. So far, what I heard from Kendrick, Drake's first song is winning, right?
Now.
Right, so far.
What I will say is the line I think that we just heard, kind of like I was talking with this with some of my people, the 500,000. He's not talking about paying 500,000 to his homie's open case, just so you know. He's talking about Drake paying 500,000 to settle a sexual assault case, which is one
lie. A verse that stood out was when he said, "Don't tell no lies about me,
and I won't tell truth about you."
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fire.
Was just like it was.
But I think Mel is fair. I think he's right.
No, I'm going with Drake. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, they must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son the very first time.
I just want to let y'all know real quick.
That shit was fire.
He was.
This when he started snapping. Drake snapped. This is when he started
his son because look how he said it. He's gonna be like his daddy, but I got him shaking like he's Parker's son. I ain't gonna even lie, that shit was fire.
It was fire. But I want y'all to know who he's talking about. And I was doing my
Drake and his daddy.
No, he's not. He's talking about Jay Prince and Junior.
Oh. Well, then I gotta take away from that because it's not directed at.
But there's a reason why he's talking because what happened with Pusha T and the stuff that happened, he was like, you know, he want to be Junior. He want to be Junior, but they forgot what they did. They forgot some of the stuff that they still on the hook for. And I think he was alluding to the Takeoff situation. He was like, but let it get shaky. I'll park his son.
Which also, for those that don't know, it was also play on words. Parkinson's is a disease where you have the shakes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chris.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody didn't know that.
All right, let's get it.
I'ma shout me and Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
Stop.
Don't finish.
That right there is probably when everybody in Cali felt that, like, really, like, because when I first heard the joint that we go here in a minute with Taylor Made. Oh man,
yeah,
go ahead.
I
felt that though.
I see what you're saying, but it was in a fire bar like the Parkinson one.
Yes, it was. It hit. It's fire if it hit deep. It hit deep.
It make you do like this a little bit. Make you get your face.
Do that Parkinson's one did though.
Yeah,
I didn't do that for that.
I didn't do that because I heard the Taylor Made already, and I was like,
that's the only reason why I knew like the
what he was
reason
going
behind that bar. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
if you know the reasoning and you can connect bars with like you clear responses from other songs, it gives the bar a bit of extra leeway for hitability. But like I kind of get what Kaz is saying, but because I know like what it's referencing,
what he talking about,
it hits a little bit harder.
All right,
gotcha. All
right, let's do it.
You got shit twisted. What is it, the braids? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and ivory, no, I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like.
I'm gonna pause it because I know that was the bar.
All right, now see that one. Right,
what a setup! What a setup,
bro! Right, that other line Mel just said. Nah, that shit was vicious. That shit was vicious.
That was that.
that one was.
Those who don't know, YNW Melly is currently on trial for killing his friends. I don't know if that's killing his friends, but the way he set it up, he said, "I love them to death," and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. I love them to death. To death, and then he went on to say, I hope they my friends. If not, I'm YMW Melly. I think that was really, really clever to set up. And you know, if we're I don't know how Melly feels about that, but
man, Melly
that's everything I heard from Drake in that first song. This is when I felt like, shoot.
Here come Kendrick.
Yeah.
You felt like coming.
But Melly in his jail cell punching air. That's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, probably. Oh, okay. Well, let me put this up. We do have them out of order because Taylor Made did come out before Euphoria came out.
It did.
Yeah.
We just kind of like lining them up because it was uneven if we do it in timeline order.
Kendrick had all these in the guns after them 2 weeks. He had them in the gun. Yeah,
he probably did.
Great chance of that. I think that he baited them, and I think that he waited until the hype for Taylor Made died down and the hype for Push-Ups died down before he put Euphoria out. I think it was a smart. That's why I think Drake.
Taylor Swift allowed him to drop it.
Yeah, Taylor Swift did. All right, let's
that long time it took him to drop is what how Drake got 2 songs off before he got off Euphoria.
I think that's why Drake got to understand the trolling is you got to be careful, man. Like, because now whatever Kendrick was going to do in that 17, 18 days, however long it was, I think I counted earlier, it was 17 days between Push-Ups and Euphoria.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Now this dude is dropping. He's stepping on your releases. Like you got to be careful. Like don't do that.
Then it stated that he has a rat up in his camp. So he's responding for the shit that you said in your songs before they even come out. Like, bro,
and that's why I think it's kind of unfair. All right, let's get back to it.
You poppin' shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thorne, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get
real quick. Whipping feet.
No,
I still don't know what
that.
Yeah, me neither.
Fuck that pushing P, nigga. You ain't even push a T, bro. That was another firebar from me.
Yeah.
Again,
I know what whipping feet is now. It's gang. It's Cali gang slang for I beat you up so bad I knock you out your shoes. That's what they get. This. I mean, you got your feet whipped. That means you coming out. You got beat up so bad your shoes came off. So that's why he said I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whipping feet. So all right, let's get back to it.
to get personal, this a fringe fade, you should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something.
Bring back Puff. Bring back Puff. He supposedly slapped Drake in the club or whatever the case may be. And the hate the way that you walk and the way that you talk stuff. I've been doing my research these past couple of days. Because Kendrick always got that Rubik's Cube rap, to where he got hidden messages. There's a DMX video that came Breakfast Club interview where they asked him about Drake, and that's where he got that from.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't like him. I don't like the way he walk. I don't like the way he talk. I hate the way he dress. I don't like nothing about Drake. And so
that's where he kind of lost me though, because in this whole thing of this beef, you're talking about how you don't like a nigga how you talk and walk. Like, come on now, man. That shit was petty.
And Kendrick is the last person to be talking about how somebody dressed. Right. I'm gonna leave that there.
Yeah, he's referencing somebody though. I get it.
So I get it.
Right.
And
I didn't get it until you just said that, Joe. So I'm gonna be honest, I didn't. But this part of the song lost me. Yeah,
and I can get how it could. If you don't know the reference, because DC Slim is stupid. This man saying nobody wife got smashed. This ain't no beef.
Jesus. Well. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
We'll see. All right, let's get back to it.
My first one, like my last one. This a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell them where you get your abs from. V12 is a fast one. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. But that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with.
That was crazy to say.
You snapping, man. Let him go.
I was vibing up until that point.
You can't. You can't be turned up by that.
It's just me. Yo, look back. I was vibing with what he was saying until like the shit, and to address with the female with the 96. If you're hip hop, look. Again, I told you so. I didn't know what he was referencing.
Yeah,
and even now, like it still don't make it like I should like it just because I know now.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I heard him say,
"Oh, that's what he says," though.
When I heard him say, "When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see too." Like,
that's hilarious.
You really know. Like, I'm gonna be real.
One more time.
He said, "When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches. Say that to a dude, and then like okay, we're gonna keep it 100 here. You know what I'm saying? Drake do some really, really, in my opinion, this is opinionated, so if you don't agree, that's fine. He do some really, like, the pictures he takes sometimes, I be like, yo, bro, the whole nail polish thing, I'm not into that, and I know this is a new age, a new era, and I'm a man of a certain age, so a lot of that stuff, I
was getting them ugly ass toes painted, so
yeah, like I don't get it. Like, he do some really, really cringy stuff to me. That doesn't take away from the fact that he's a talented musician on all fronts, but some of the stuff he do, and so when he said that, it was really, really funny to me that he addressed it. He said you might pop ass with him. Like
yeah. Come on, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
He told that man, you might be twerking with these girls. Like, and that was funny. That's all I want to say. I gave him points for like for funny. Like, I think that comedic relief, because the same way same way Drake said, you know what I'm saying? How you be stepping in a size 7 men zone? I mean, like, a grown man wearing a size 7 is crazy. I give him points for that. So let's go ahead and finish. We got 2 more minutes of this one, and then we'll get in the tailor-made in 6:16.
Yes, some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. They tell them to pray, know nothing about that. They giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering, you don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too, I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Austin. Funny, he was in a film called AI. And my 6'6" telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in the coffin. Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. You can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at Newhall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We could do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey.
Real quick, I saw somebody comment on that the Canadian accent, don't speak on the family, Crody. It'll be like he doing comedy stuff. Like,
bro, I hate his voice while he do it though. That's what takes away from it. Like,
I get it,
bro, I hate that shit, man.
I get it. I do get it. Like, it's Kendrick, I think, in himself, to me, is an acquired taste. But this part had me laughing because I knew he was doing like the Canadian accent, and he even announced, like, I just saw the other day that the New Ho King is a real restaurant in Toronto, and they sales went skyrocketed since Kendrick said this.
Bro,
like
the funny thing is, I am a different nigga. Like, I love Kendrick.
You do?
To say, yes, I am a flashy nigga. Like,
I already know.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So I can't put myself in the hood category when I'm from Louisiana and got a lot of hood artists from out there. Yeah. Kendrick is my number 2 behind Drake. So let's get that understood. It's just that when it came to this point, man, I was like, until the voice change shit came up. It's just something different.
Yeah, you just didn't feel the voice stuff.
Right.
And
that's it.
All right. Let's go. Let's finish it out. We got 20 seconds left for this one.
Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas, and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. That's something you don't wanna do. Ooh, we don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
All right, real quick. All right, so that's round one.
It's round one.
I'm gonna open the phone lines up for 2 calls. Y'all got 30. Y'all got 30 seconds.
Get your point across, and we got to go because I mean, we ain't got time for long-winded stuff.
And just for the panel, all right, we have 46 minutes, and that's round one. If we do round 2 and 3 and 4 exactly the way we did round 1, this is 4 hours. I just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah,
right? So
we can't do it. We can't
think about what we did to contribute to 46
we
minutes.
We did a lot.
and do half of that.
Exactly.
Right. So
go ahead and put the phone up, man.
I'm gonna put the phone up. I'm gonna open the poll up. Y'all can start voting now. If you change your vote in the middle of something someone says, then that's cool. But the poll is up on YouTube now. Who won round 1 from those 2 songs? And let me know why. And then phone line is open. Y'all can call.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with K Dot, and I'm gonna give you my reasons. It's gonna be really quick. I think that I think Drake made the only mistake. I think his song was great. I think Push-Ups were great if we compare the two. I do think that you can't address these minions. Forget the minions. The little guys, I don't care about that. K Dot addressed Drake. He addressed Drake mainly he addressed Drake and J. Cole. J. Cole shot back but apologized, so he's disqualified from the competition. like you can't. And we love J. Cole. All of us on this panel love Cole.
Concert was row 3.
Yeah, exactly. We rock with Cole. But like you gotta if you
but he made the right decision seeing how this shit went.
Yeah, now you know what? At first I was like, Cole, I can't believe you let us down. Now I'm like, I kind of understand. All right, go ahead, take that call, Mill.
Nah, go ahead, Chris and Kaz, get your 30 seconds real quick. I got two callers on the line. Let's go ready to go after y'all go.
Because I'm gonna be quick.
Round 1, Euphoria, just for the shock factor, honestly, because Push-Ups was like quick jabs, but Euphoria is where we started seeing like kind of like real dissecting and nitpicking about certain things. Of course, the antics with the voice changing, there was a bunch of things encompassed in the song, and it was just about Drake. Like, as much as I do like the fact that Drake did address everybody, the main beef is with Kendrick, so you had to hit the target first before you started dancing around, and he was dancing around before he hit the target. So I got to give it to Euphoria for round 1.
That's fair. Go ahead.
Round 1, just off of satisfaction of the song itself, I'm giving it to Drake's song. Punchlines directed at each other, I'm giving it to Kendrick, because Kendrick's song specifically addressed it. Drake addressed multiple people, but I had more enjoyment out of listening to Drake's song vice Kendrick's song. But when it comes to direct competition, Kendrick won because he was only addressing one individual.
That's fair. Hey, my apologies to J. Cole, because I probably said some real disrespectful stuff.
I think we all did.
He left this homie hanging. His light-skinned brother.
I get it now.
Boy, J. Cole is right. J. Cole is riding around North Carolina on his bike, carefree right now.
with his dreads hanging right now.
All right. We got a call on the line. DC Slim, what's up?
Slim.
What's up, fellas?
What up,
This pillow fight, man. Let's talk about this pillow fight, man. Softest beef ever in history, man. No punches being thrown. This is just a gossip show. I love Kendrick Lamar. He my man. He cool and everything. But this sound like two women just telling each other's business. So I'm gonna talk to my homie. He gonna tell me a little bit of your business. I'm gonna come put it on there, and we gonna come talk to each other and rap about each other. Ain't nothing really gonna happen. We ain't gonna fight. We ain't gonna do nothing. Most overrated beef I ever seen in my life. This is compared to the NBA. Oh, and y'all know what I mean. Hey, look, I'm gonna get out of here with this. Don't you ever in your life use the word great with Drake. Please.
Boy, you tripping. Drake is great. DC Slim, the nigga is great. He bringing multifaceted, like countries to this genre. So I'm gonna give Drake greatness because he has an album that's been on the top 100 for but he broke a record. So I don't care if you don't like him as a person. By bringing more people into the rap culture, bro, you great.
Hey, Cass, see if you can do something with your mic. It's coming in and out. It might be too close to your mouth or something. I don't know, but you coming in and out. Roland Curtis, last phone call. What's up?
Roland, what up, Roland?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about that line? Well, I think Kendrick is winning, but what do you think about that line that Drake said when he said there's a difference between Mike then and Mike now? Because some people was wondering, was he talking about Michael Jordan or was he talking about Michael Jackson? And then you guys, I don't know if you guys have time, but you could just give your thoughts on the whole that's running from throughout the whole beef between Prince and Michael Jackson. I'll take.
I think that
A rebuttal to that.
Go ahead, Cass.
So the rebuttal of Mike then Vice Mike now, I took it as because of Mike was black as far as his skin complexion, Vice him changing his skin complexion because of Benalago to being white. That's why he said the whole Mike then Vice white Mike now.
Yeah.
And that's what I took from out of it. That's why he even used that comparison. And then on his Family Matters, he was more so like, maybe I'm more so like Prince, because Prince's mom was white and his dad was black.
Yeah, I agree. He was talking about Mike Jackson. I think that's exactly what he said. It's the difference between Mike then and Mike now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he was addressing Kendrick's, which we didn't play it, but everybody heard to like that record, and he was like, Prince outlived Mike Jack. You know what I'm saying? That it was a direct correlation. And in the push-up song, he was like, you know, hey, at the end of the day, what's a king? You know what I'm saying? What's a prince to a king? It's a son. You know what I'm saying?
Which is a twofold, because Michael Jackson's son
name is Prince.
His name was Prince.
Yeah. To a king, it's a son, and literally in real life, a son of a king, his title is a prince. Yeah. So,
all right. So the poll, we got 61 votes in so far, and it's 95% Kendrick, 5% Drake.
Dang, I didn't. All right. That.
No, I
kind of go around.
We got this up in the comment section.
Yeah, he really whooping feet, man.
He whooping feet. Man, y'all can't tell me that Drake song didn't sound better. At least
it was a great song. I think, I don't think it's been really for ear quality. I don't think the only one that was a little that made me feel like weird on the inside and was like, I don't know if I want this beef to continue. And I told y'all that.
Meet the ground.
We know.
I'm but I want to stop right now.
But yeah, we're gonna stop.
Yeah,
we're gonna stop.
All right, round two.
Let's
do better on this one, y'all. We're at 54 minutes. We got to cut this.
Pause it.
This one needs to be no longer than 23 minutes. 20 minutes. Let's go.
We're not gonna pause in any of the songs.
Yeah, let's not pause.
I mean, each one of y'all get one pause. How about that?
That's fair. That's fair. Who got? You got TaylorMade Mail? Let me see.
That one got taken down, so it might be harder to find. Oh, you got it?
I gave you my YouTube. So if one of y'all want to play it up my YouTube Premium, I put it up in the thing.
Okay.
I gave you so I got YouTube Premium. If not,
TaylorMade did get taken off of YouTube.
It should still be on. It should still be on Twitter. Yeah,
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yo, play it off of my account, Mel, because I don't have I got the premium.
Yeah, he ain't got no commercials.
Okay.
Just to address something that DC said earlier.
This is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say. I just pass it to Snoop. Yes, you.
All right, this is my one and only pause for this song. First of all, when I heard this one, I crowned Drake the winner of the entire beef, right? I told my son this, right? Because I'm like, yo, the troll level
is troll.
You to go get the late great Tupac from Cali, well, not from Cali, but they represent it Cali.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that, Cali look at him like a daggone Greek god.
Mm-hmm.
For you to get him and use AI for him to, voice his displeasure and his confusion on why Kendrick ain't responded back yet, and he pleading with him to respond,
that
was genius, right? And then if you get to the actual lyrics when he said, you asked for the beef. Now you acting like you ain't got time for the beef. You got the people confused. And then I was like, man, that's just too much. And then he said, only thing left to do is pass it to Snoop. And he come in and say, nephew. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was I
was done after that.
I agree.
Agreed.
What the fuck you really got to do? You passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? I know you never been to jail or was jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking aisle who's boss on the West. Now's the time to really make a power move. Cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose. How the fuck you about to do?
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my fucking bow move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved, y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose. Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game right now. I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. She about to do a Millie Rock on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend. Like, I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it. In the notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like,
what you did?
Shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
A good disrespectful and quality diss track.
Quality disrespect.
And it was disrespect layered. It was disrespect because you had a dead West Coast legend, a live West Coast legend on a West Coast beat.
Legend.
On a West Coast beat.
Yeah.
Like it was, and then I think real quick, the part I like when he was in Tupac's verse, right? He was like telling him the angles that Kendrick gonna end up using the disrespect. Tell him, talk about how he like young girls and da. Like he's like he knows what the narrative is, and the fact that like, oh, so you listen to Joe Budden podcast, it must be true, knowing that Joe Budden don't like Drake, and so you running with this information, like, man, it was. I think it was fire, and a lot of people keep saying it's AI. It's not AI. It's just a voice change. It was still him.
It was still him, and come on, like. For those of us that remember when Pac was alive and listened, I think
he didn't flow like that.
It was Drake's flow with a Pac voice.
100%. That's how you knew it was Drake flowing.
It was Drake's flow, like the delayed bars and the stagger in the rhyming schemes. Like it was a Drake flow. The only thing, and I agree with you, Chris. Like I think he jumped ahead of the narrative, and I think he said, "Okay, I know how Dot's going to come." The reason why, and I don't remember who it was. I think it was Aaron G. Well, Aaron G, if you're still in here, I think this was you who said that Euphoria came after this. Like they both kind of knew where the other was going. And I think that when you in combat with somebody, I think that you gotta do that. Like you gotta kind of anticipate what they're gonna do. Because everybody knows what narratives are out there about them, especially when you this level of star to K-Dot and Drizzy. But at the end of the day, I think I knew what I knew was going to happen based on some of my West Coast homies is that they didn't like this.
I knew.
Zoe, I think even though it was released after, I think Euphoria was written before, if it makes any sense.
No, that's a great chance.
I think Euphoria was written, but again, Drake had addressed him waiting for Taylor to allow him to drop. Mm-hmm. And I just think Kendrick took the opportunity to write another and another and another. because he had information from Drake's camp.
Yeah.
And real quick.
Go ahead, Chris.
Real quick, I think another layer to the voice change AI that Drake uses, because before Drake dropped Taylor Made, there was a link circulating on the internet of a supposed Kendrick response that was confirmed 100% to be AI generated.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody was like, man, and because the AI generated this was fire. Like, oh my, like this shit was actually kind of cold. Then it was confirmed that it was AI. So I think like Drake came back with the voice changer, and then came back with his voice to let you know, like, this is me. Like, Kendrick might have, let that AI shit slide, but this is me.
He played.
He played the internet game. So I there's another level to that I appreciate about that record.
I ain't mad at it, but I think that like I think that sometimes Drake has to remember that this is still rap that was founded in 1973 in New York, dancing on cardboards, and that Pop, what he meant to rap, even for my generation. I'm a little older than y'all, like
a little older.
Shut up, cat. A little older than my homies right here, but except for Mel got
Mel old, fucking wretched, like fucking Cleopas.
Nigga, y'all not good at wrapping it up, nigga. Y'all not. I'm trying to let y'all.
I said my piece.
I didn't even say anything though. I literally didn't say nothing.
But this is the thing. Y'all like. I'm starting to think y'all like rap more than y'all like basketball, man.
I do.
Y'all do. Listen, y'all like rap so much that every response
requires
a response. Yeah, y'all ain't turning no responses down. Like, oh, good point.
I don't think I like it more because I played sports, but I definitely used to rap. Mel, you know that.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. Rap is a play on words. All we doing is using our words. Basketball, they use their game. It's a difference. We can't do the same shit.
Hey,
Mel, let me you play one-on-one.
I don't like the
fact that shit ain't gonna get no damn views.
Mel, I don't like the fact you disrespected my diss, man. That shit was hard.
What diss?
Oh, talking about in the group chat. Yeah, he put it in the group chat. You ain't
my diss was hard, bro.
That man whacking everything.
No, it ain't. If you would have just dropped that, it would have been different. But you said that Kendrick Lamar diss was trash. I can write a better verse than that, and then you dropped that in there.
You was comparing.
I expected it to be better than Kendrick Lamar's.
It was. It was. It was the same level. It was the same level of artistry.
Next song, bro. Let's go to Kid Dot's next song. Because I don't really have nothing else to add. They added everything that I would say. So next song.
Thank you.
Who is 39 years older than me? So I was raised with Al Green in the household.
Listen, bro. JJ, we all live. We talking about it. Listen, that Al Green sample did something to my heart and soul, brother. When I heard it, I was like, and he did that. He had Teddy Pendergrass at for the beginning of Euphoria. But this one, I think that he got into his Kendrick bag in the first half, and then when he was like, I can see y'all compromise. I'm looking at Ack, and he looking a little, you know what I'm saying? So
Ack is pushed in the Drake.
Oh, that
perspective.
Listen, Drake know he has a powerful, and I think Drake knows how powerful Ack is when it comes to internet. It's a smart move. Like these dudes, they moving strategically, and I can respect it for both of them because he's using Ack as like almost the launching pad because Ack got such a following.
And Kai Cenat.
And Kai. You know what I'm saying? These dudes got followings. They have platforms. The youth. He's using the youth, and I think that Drake, I think it's strategic and I think it's smart. But I think that this song right here pushed because it came out after Euphoria. And it was 2 tracks after Push-Ups, and I think it's like, okay, listen, Drake, you got to say something. I think he had Family Matters, which is what we're going to go into next. I think he had that ready for the nuke. I think listen, everybody know who listened to Family Matters. There was some scathing stuff in there. But I think he had this already. But yeah, somebody just said in the comments that the reason why he used that Teddy P, the Al Green instrumental is because Drake's uncle played the guitar. Oh, let me find that. Who was it? Drake's uncle played the instruments for Al Green. I didn't know that until just now. So Lee Durham, you on this, huh?
Drake was the artist, so
Yeah,
I would believe it. I can believe that.
Yeah, hey, caller from South Carolina, cut the YouTube off in the background so we don't hear the echo.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up? What's your thoughts?
All right, so no diss to now one all love and respect for the Most High power, but my thing is I'm going for Kendrick Lamar, and the reason being is because of the outcome. As you listen to the music in detail and break down the cycle of what he's saying, the diagram, if you go to war with anybody, okay, the first thing you got to have is money, you got to have intel, you got to have a foundation, you got to make sure your people is protected. And last but not least, you always want to get somebody in the in scoop when it comes to a dialect of you masterminding how your enemies are actually coming at you. Mm-hmm. And so the thing about it is as I listen to it on a day-to-day scale, I wondered to myself, okay, I see Kendrick Lamar hitting him in all angles, and everyone has talked about it, you know. And the biggest thing that got my attention is, okay, as for Drake in the same issue, how do he explore his actions towards Kendrick Lamar by his intel, or do he even have a strategy way or going at this angle? And because I also feel like in the industry that this is a act to an extent, I don't really know the whole dialect, but as you hear it from verse, you can see that this is very personal. And from Kendrick Lamar's perspective of how he is going out and explaining detail that you already see, like from the P. Diddy issues that are going out and how he was rated, and then yet you'll think about like, well, okay, this got a lot of.
It's your fourth point. Last one. Everything. Last point. Everybody get 30 seconds of call.
Oh, okay. The last thing I wanted to say is, shout out to Kendrick, big homie. I do understand where you're coming from, but in the act of God's way that you speak on a high power plane, just remember, all knowledge ain't good knowledge to always bring forth, because at the end of the day, this ain't controversy of a death battle, and we don't want to see you in a penitentiary. We want to see you win. But you got my love and respect, and shout out to my wife.
All right, big dog. Thanks for the call.
Hello.
Yep.
Elohim.
Woo. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Y'all felt that breeze?
Yeah. Shout out Aaron G. And winning like 96. I've been seeing they comments, but yeah, let's see. You got some more calls, Mel?
Yeah, well, last one, Greg Anderson. Greg Anderson, can you keep it 30 seconds?
Oh,
I sure can.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Greg, before Greg, I just want to let you know, out of all these dudes, you my favorite storyteller.
Hey, I got some more coming soon, but check this out. Y'all missing the chronology, and I think that's very important, because on that Euphoria record, he said back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record, and then he dropped the second song, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So on the second song, this is when the battle started, because he started casting shadow in Drake's camp, and then started heating them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the most important part of the beef was, he said, act is compromised. I was watching it at real time, so everybody, every time he said something about Drake, they was like, compromised inmates or actor compromised. So he almost forced him to be biased or forced him to be fair.
Mm.
If you notice, every time he drop a record, he wait till academics go on live stream. And as soon as he start talking about Drake, he dropped the record. He dropped the record. So now he forces academics to judge it at real time.
He definitely he did it last night too. He did it last night too. You're right.
Well, but can I be fair? Academics go live like 5 times a day, so I can't agree with that. I just get because I follow academics.
No, bro.
Academics follow goes live. All right, you go. I saved my piece.
Okay, let me finish. Let me finish the point because I've been watching this. Like I ain't even watched sports. I've been watching this. This has been more entertaining. So what's been happening is, even though academics is a Drake stan, he's using. Remember, he said OBO working for me. It's damn look like academics working for him because he premiered all of his records on academics, bro. And that's what and academics' reaction was. These are his last 3 reactions. Fuck that! You gotta fight him, man. No, it ain't even about. You know what I'm saying? No. Why? He dropped again. I ain't even gonna lie. This is a box. I'm telling you.
All right,
OBO working for him.
All right.
And I hang up. I want to hear y'all react.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Academics is currently live right now. Who winning currently? Literally. This is literally YouTube right now.
Let me tell you why. That's what is watching Man Down, and we had this idea.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck he doing.
Actual.
But that's why I can't really say Drake is looking at academics like somebody that got 2 million followers, vice somebody that got 100 million followers. Who do you think is more plausible to drop something? Drake or academics to follow the people? I don't think academics ticks Drake meters one bit. He's literally probably using an avenue to like put out something like, hey, I don't have a child. Hey, it's hard to really prove a mental thing, like a mental thing as like a pedophilia. I think that's a mental thing. It's hard to prove that.
Funny.
It's easier. Yeah, I'm saying that for later uses.
Oh yeah,
it's
of
easier.
course.
It's easier to push. Like, look, I really don't have a kid. I can show you proof that I don't. But it's harder to prove that you're not a pedophile. Vice you saying, look, I'm not a pedophile. Diddy was saying that for the longest. Epstein said that in many of instances that he wasn't, and a lot of followers, people still believe that Epstein is a pedophilia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, try not to say. You done said it 4 times already. I don't want to get flagged.
I would rather you say
pedo. I'm gonna say pedo. My bad. That's my
pedo or PDF. What I realize
PDF. Let's just use PDF. And y'all know what I'm talking about. PDF.
Like the Adobe file.
PDF. All right. My bad, Mel.
It's all good.
Hell, that didn't kill my buzz.
Hey,
because my mess up. That's my mess up.
Let me ask you a question, Kaz. That was funny because I heard it too, and I'm like, can we even?
My bad. You probably can't. That's my fault.
But real quick question, Mel, don't forget to put the poll up too for these two.
Yeah, the poll is already up. Go ahead.
Poll is up, guys. Okay. Do you think that K-Dot's camp is seeing Act go live 5 or 6 times a day, especially during this stuff, and stepping on the fact that he is going live and using it? Because what's going to happen is if Act is live and Kendrick drops, the people who chatting in there are going to be like, hey, Kendrick dropping, Kendrick just dropped, and now it puts Act in a corner to where he has no choice but to react. You think that's what's going on?
Kendrick has people. Everybody has people. Let's get this understood. Like when you reach a certain plateau, you got somebody in the A&R department, you got somebody up in the public speaking department, you got somebody in everything. Trust me, you got full forces up on Drake right now because, of course, like I said, it's already announced that Drake has a mold in his camp. And who you think that mold is reporting to? Somebody in Kendrick's camp, right? So as far as the whole, is someone's out there looking at monitoring what Ack is doing? Yes, because Ack has been known he's been known for his war of Chirac.
Yeah, definitely.
And ever since the war in Chirac, people has been following Ack. So yes, I agree with what you're saying, Zoe.
Hey, do y'all remember when Pusha T was on Joe Budden's podcast after he dissed Drake, and he was telling him that it was a female that was getting information from 40
when Pusha was on there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef, I remember he said it was a female, and I'm gonna use my words wisely here, that he was
probably
yeah.
smutting out.
Yeah, probably. I didn't want to say
for the money.
Yeah, like 40 obviously is financially well off, and it was a female, and he was pillow talking with her. And you know, when it gets to the industry, something that I've learned is that they are pillow talking with a lot of the same women. So you're like, when you do that, you are subjecting yourself to be, for whatever you say to her, to get back to somebody else. And so that's how he knew Drake. But why would he? I just question. The only question I have about that is, why would he even disclose that information to a female? She really must be.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, dude. That's why they call it pillow talk. Dudes don't know how to. You get what I'm saying? Like this is the deal. Men, we like to talk just as much as females like to talk, but the things that we like to talk about is usually stuff like basketball, football, MMA, boxing, you know, or we might talk about rap or hip hop, something like that. This is what we talk about with the fellas.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you with a female, either y'all just go do the daggone thing and then go your separate ways and not talk because we don't have that much in common. So somebody's got to come to the other side. Either that female's got to be more sport inclined,
or the male got
or you got to do a little bit of gossip just to keep her attention. And that's what ended up happening. Dudes be giving these females, and just so they can keep a conversation going, they start daggone yapping like a female.
Oh wait, look what that money maker do.
Yeah, bro. I said it now. Dude's just trying to be braggadocious about anything, bro. That's all it is. It's like the first time that they got some draws, and it's just like, oh man, I want this. Let me tell you what. Nah, man.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So what we have for this round? Who y'all got for this round?
I got Taylor Made over 616. I think the layer of disrespect, how blatant it was, going and get Tupac's voice and Snoop's voice, and then the things that he was saying, getting ahead of the insult curves that the angles Kendrick would use, and then just the things that he was saying in those verses, production as well, everything. I think Taylor Made was. I got Taylor Made taking this one.
Okay, go ahead, Ken. Who you got?
All right, so you have the biggest all-time Cali rapper, Tupac, and the biggest all-time born Cali rapper, Snoop, on your diss record about a dude that's talking about you.
You go tell him.
I'm building it up to say. So I got it 2-0 Taylor Made. So Chris, you got it 1-1, and so you got it 1-1.
Well, I got it.
You just said Taylor Made though, right? So that's 1-1.
I said no. I thought you said. I thought you was about to say Taylor Made. I got Taylor Made, so I got it 2-0. Yeah, you got it 2-0. Chris, I think may have it.
I got 1-1. I got it 1-1.
I'm gonna give it 2-0 to K Dot, and let me tell you why. Chronologically, I think Greg Anderson said it earlier. Push Ups came out, great record. Taylor Made came out, and I thought it was really, really good. But I am really, really, really connected to some of these West Coast dudes. And I got on the phone with one of them, and they was like, nah, that ain't it. And I think that probably convinced me to where it was like, you know what? You might be right. Pac is one of those sacred things that ain't got nothing to do with it. Snoop, not so much because he's still living. Not that he's not a legend. Shout out the D-O-double-G. But like, I think that Drake, when you have that much power and pull and money, a lot of the times you feel like you can do what you want. And when you feel like you can do what you want, 9 times out of 10, you do. There are consequences and repercussions. I think that is because Drake had love in the West Coast before that. He had love in Cali. He had love in LA, even the Bay. He had love out there. But when you take a legend and you put him on something against somebody who is also from the area, it's going to be deemed as disrespect. And them Cali dudes was like, nah, we ain't like it. We ain't respect it.
It's a diss record, and you got disrespectful.
Right. Isn't Pac from DC though, or like DC or?
No, Pac is from Baltimore.
Yeah, he was born.
Baltimore, DC. What's the difference? In this
same thing. Baltimore,
That's a huge difference.
DMV.
It's an hour away, bro. Like, come on,
2 hours away. But I think that the reason why I think it is a diss record, and I agree with you. Like, it's like if you battle rap, he not talking to K Dot though when he doing pop. I get why he used pop because I know how K Dot views pop. But when you use pop, like you stepping on something that is, it's like Grail status.
So are you saying that he shouldn't get no love from hip hop by disrespecting the dead by using his voice?
That's weird.
Okay, so to me, I don't think it's no rules when you're beefing and dissing.
Thanks.
Right now, I will say this. He used a cheat code or easy way out. This is the equivalent to LeBron forming a super team. Like that was an unfair advantage for you to. I mean, because we ain't got no Canadian rappers, we can go get an AI and do the same thing to Drake. You know what I mean?
That's a great point right there, Mel. I think I don't think it's no rules, but I think you have to understand who your audience is. You are from Canada and you came to the United States. The LA population is a large factor when it comes to hip hop. After hip hop was founded in New York had their run. The run after that, before it came to Atlanta, and I think it's still in the South right now, but the run before that was nothing but West Coast stuff. It was nothing but Cali stuff. It was Ice Cube, NWA, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, it was DJ Quick, it was Ice-T even before that, it was Snoop. All of those dudes came after that. So you have to think about how that is viewed before you jump out there. Do I think it's rules? No. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, but you got to understand that that's a large bit of your fan base.
Yeah, he might this using that AI might have helped him win the battle.
Yeah,
it's going to ultimately make him lose the war in the long run.
Exactly.
And ain't nobody got. You might win if I punch you down and you grab my nuts, and you might win the fight. But ain't nobody gonna respect the fact that you grabbed my nuts, though.
Exactly.
And that's what Drake did. He just grabbed a handful of balls.
So this message right here, because I can attest to it. So I'm from Louisiana, and everybody, especially women, are biased to Drake. I like some of Drake's songs, but he doesn't provide any substance. Kendrick music will age well more than Drake's, in my opinion. Yeah. Up until that will age well, I don't agree with it, but I do agree with, because you got to remember, who is Drake signed to ultimately? Who put Drake on the map?
Young Money, Cash Money, Young Money, Cash Money.
So Louisiana will have a biasness.
Yeah.
But at the same time, anytime Drake makes a song, it's Houston, Atlanta, and Vegas.
Yeah. That's what his roots are. I can agree to that. But
Houston, Atlanta, and Vegas. He don't really say New Orleans much outside of when he say Lil Wayne. That is it.
Yeah.
So I got it. So when I first initially heard everything, because the like we said earlier, the audio is a little different than what it actually came in. So I heard Euphoria after Taylor Made, and then I heard 616, and I was like, oh man, like it. I was blown away. But now that I'm hearing it the way we got it, and I'm comparing Taylor Made to 616 and that disrespect, the way he did it, I got to give it to Drake. That was just too genius, and he created a gap that 616 didn't cover. 616 was dope as well. It didn't close that gap for me to say that it's better than Taylor Made. So I got it 1-1, and Cass got it 2-0 for Drake. Zoe got it 2-0 for Kendrick, and Chris also got it 1-1. The chat has voted. We got 99 votes in. It's 96% Kendrick, 4% Drake.
God damn,
bro!
And,
but I'm watching the comments though. It's a lot of Kendrick fans in there,
bro. You know what's funny? If that's what the votes right now, then it's the wipe away by the next round.
Yeah,
we already know what's coming up. If you got it 96% Kendrick, is about to be 99% Kendrick after the next round. So if how about this? I'm gonna give 3 points to this next round to say who's winning, because I have to. Because this next round is important.
Yeah,
the next round is important. It's a 3-point round. The first 2 rounds was 1 point.
You got well. I'll let y'all get a little bit more pauses on this one, and y'all better break down these lyrics if y'all want.
Okay.
If y'all want him to get it. So look. So listen, real quick though, we got 40 likes in here. We got over 150 people in here, man. So we'll start as soon as we get to 100 likes. We just need 60 people to hit that like button.
And might as well subscribe, y'all in here. I see some new faces that I haven't seen before, man. So hit that subscribe button. Y'all in here, y'all enjoying this. We enjoying it with y'all, but go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, man.
If it's 1-1 Drake right now, if it's 1-1 Drake Kendrick Lamar, it's about to be over, and we know it's about to be over.
Not necessarily, man.
Yes,
I don't know.
No, listen, because Family Matters was wicked, bro.
I'm gonna say this. This next round of disses is the best. This is by far, and it's not close. We can agree up on that one, right?
Oh, they took the gloves off in this round for sure.
Yeah, this is the best round, and it's not close. And even the people in the chat can agree.
Yeah,
which one is a better club song? That can be debated. Which one is a better? I mean, disrespecting you. That's not debatable.
No, is
not debatable.
This is the round.
That is not debatable. It's not. Which one? Who is disrespecting who more? It's not debatable.
Hey, for the people who watching, hey, in a group chat we were talking, and as soon as Family Matters dropped, I jumped right in the chat of our group chat. I said, "Yo, Drake dropped, and it is fire."
But you know what made me so mad, bro? I couldn't even enjoy it because no shit. 15 minutes later, Kendrick dropped, and I was like, "You bastard, son of a bitch!"
No, he was ready for this. He was ready for this. Listen, I think that
which also makes me think it was like, so there was a rumor that there was like he had a 17, 18 minute diss, and this is just quells the rumors that he's just chopping it up. So I'm like, I take points off of that. If you out here just dropping pre-recordeds and not really responding in the moment, like that's not cool.
I think that he did that strategically though. How many likes we at, Mel? Because y'all want to keep going, hit that like button.
Yeah, I'm ready to get started, but we're only at 62 likes right now. We need to get to 100 before we start.
Wait, let me say this right quick then, because though you just addressed up on it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, like it's because Kendrick dropped so much heat consecutively. Like, bro, it's just like, like, damn, like, bro, like, could I get over this? So, y'all, everybody here knows that I got off at midnight, and when I was driving home, what did I say in the group chat? So I address you personally. I say Drake needed to do what he needed to do.
He did. And before you got home,
what did I do? I was like, oh my goodness gracious of God, bro. Yo, that nigga, no, fuck it. Like, I'm sorry, that nigga, yo, Drake, nigga, you need to beat this nigga up. Yeah. You need to come up saying that all of this allegations ain't true.
Yeah.
You need to like have a fire ass this. You need to have this nigga fiance record you pissing on a nigga. Yeah. Like, this is what you need to do after this song, bro. After that shit, bro. You have to
listen. K-Dot, I think that he released this part. If it was true, because Daylight said the same thing, which we'll get into later, but it was a 19-minute diss track already recorded, and to do this, to step on his release, like
some weight.
Weight. He stepped on it. He definitely cut it with the baking soda. It was like, he didn't even let it do what it was going to do. And I think that was genius because, listen, Family Matters is a quality, which we'll see here soon in a minute. Listen, Drake did what you right, Cass. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He did.
Quick question, though, Zoe. Mm-hmm. Do you think if Drake don't respond after this shit, you'll think less of it?
No, we ain't gonna think less. We're gonna think the same thing about when Pusha T dropped that and he didn't respond. Like, all right, man, he admitted defeat.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit different from when a nigga tell you you're a pedophile. Now we can say one thing because Drake had things lined up with Adidas for Adonis. He had things lined up. It's a different. But when you tell me, yo, I'm a pedophile, and you make a song for my son saying that I should be your father, that's what I took. That's what I took from the song.
This is the thing about those big companies like Adidas and ESPN. They don't mind you smashing kids. They just don't want you to get caught. So as long as you don't get caught, you fine. You think all those sponsors didn't know Diddy was doing what he was.
I didn't know Diddy was smashing kids. That's a difference. Epstein.
All right, well,
I'm just being honest. I didn't know that. I didn't keep up with that.
We gotta
with our wording. Like, listen, we know
what I said wrong just now. I said
everything. We triple. Look, we're gonna move. We got 75. That's not 100 yet, but we're gonna go ahead and go with it. I trust that y'all can keep hitting the like button so we can get to 100, man.
Yeah.
But we're at 75 right now. So all right, let's go ahead and go with
Family Matters.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Family Matters just dropped right after, I think maybe like 3 or 4 days after 616 dropped. Drake came 2 days. 2 days after. This is how Drake was addressing a lot of that stuff. Let's go.
Hit that like button.
Shouldn't start by saying,
nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You meant PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. To civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang and set my nigga YG. You know who really bang and set my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang and set out there CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake T. Can't be rapping by no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slimy for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist, it's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wiping up a mixed queen. And hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. Also, Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could've left the kids out of this, don't blame me. You a dog and you know it, you just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
Pause it.
Your damn secret BD. Then this
is this true? Is this true?
I gotta go look. I'm about to go look right now. I'm not seeing nothing, but
I don't see nothing yet. But we watching too.
We watching. Hold on. I'm about to
part 6. Man, get out of here, man.
You trolling us? You know we can. Hey, listen. We like to be accurate with our information. Don't troll us, please. I don't see nothing either. Let's see.
Oh, wait, Drake just dropped a response?
He did drop.
Wait. We're gonna hold it to afterwards.
Oh my God.
Wait. We're gonna have a live reaction today. Mel, you gotta change the title, bro.
It's on YouTube. The Heart Part 6. The Heart Part 6.
What is it on?
Wait. You know the response? You know the meaning behind it? The Heart 5?
Yeah, the Heart.
Right, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this separately.
Man, hey, hold on. We'll get back to this. Please, we gotta react to this live right now. Heart Part 6 right now.
Mel, is there a way that you can change the title? Because if we while we're
then they're not like us in the Heart Part 5. I mean,
we got the graphic on the actual title as we're live streaming. If we change the title now, I think that
change it to what?
Change it to reaction.
The Heart Part 6
reaction, live reaction.
Watch what happens.
Oh, right now? Oh, the title
right
on YouTube. On YouTube.
Yes. Mm-hmm. If it's possible for you to do that,
change it to the Heart Part 6 live reaction.
Okay.
We all agree Kendrick got this wrong. Like, I mean,
no,
we don't even need
agree. But
no,
so play it. Hold on, Cass. Hold on. It's hot. It's 3 minutes drop. Zoe, play the song.
I don't have it yet. Hold on.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Heart Part 6.
Use my YouTube. Part 6. Use my YouTube. I sent you the info to log in using mine where there's no interruption.
Oh my God, this beef. Oh my God, I'm glad to be. I'm able to see this. My Lord.
My
Lord.
Definitely, he did. He definitely dropped.
What a time to be alive.
Hey, shout out to the chat for being on that, and because that's 3 minutes fresh. That's fresh news. Appreciate y'all.
Roland Curtis, man. Thank you, bro.
What am I typing, Zoe? The Heart
Drake, the Heart Part 6 reaction.
Okay. You want it in all caps?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
You want it in all caps.
Oh man.
Awesome. Hey, we love hip hop, bro. Hey, at the end of the day, we love sports, but we love hip hop too. And hip hop is a sport.
I love hip.
And
man,
man,
it is.
Hey, no matter what side you're on, Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, it don't matter. Real rap is back.
This is why I say AI is the most influential basketball player of my time, because he incorporated this. This is just my opinion. My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
And AI is top 3 of my favorite basketball players of all time.
So you got
my
to
opinion.
Got it queued up whenever y'all ready.
Hey, run it. Let's go.
Let's do it. This is live, y'all.
Live.
Soul sample.
Down. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not far down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps, the shit you so obsessed with, is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and how they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
I want to address one verse.
Hold on. Some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out, though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that
doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up.
That's it right there.
That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
God, is that it though?
Bro.
Oh my God.
Listen. We're gonna run back. Listen, before we react, listen. We just went from 150 to 260, 277, and it keep going up. Hey, y'all share this. Share it. We reacting to the Drake diss that just dropped, The Heart. If you don't know, Kendrick has a series, The Heart. And this is The Heart
5.
He's on 5, but Drake dropped 6. Definitely, y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know, we new to this reaction lane. We normally do sports, but y'all can still like, comment, subscribe. Maybe we'll do this a little bit more often. We almost
it's competitive.
Hey, I love the fact that he didn't bow out gracefully. And I was going to get to that after we got to the Not Like Us and stuff in a record like that. All right. Now that I said all that, we're going to run it back. If anybody's in the comments, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all share it. When
first, can I say?
Who's going first before we run it back?
It's dope. It's underwhelming after you heard Meet the Grams and They're Not Like Us. Like,
I agree.
Just because you come in and saying, "Oh no, I'm not a pedophile," and "Oh, we leaked that information about my daughter." So what? So take the daughter stuff out of Meet the Grams, and you still got 3 verses of him addressing your son, your dad, and your mom, and it's still killer. And I don't believe that you're not a pedophile because that's what Hollywood is, and you're very Hollywood. Kendrick is still not Hollywood like that. If anybody's closer to Epstein, it's Drake.
Look at Mel's
face. You can't dodge those just by coming on and saying, "Oh, I'm not a pedophile. If I was, I'd be locked up." Nah, they don't do it for me.
Yeah, that didn't do it for me either.
But I missed the Mariah bar. But I seen y'all face. Somebody got to explain that to me.
It was a couple of times I made faces.
You need to listen to the full bar, but if I remember, right? But I'm not gonna lie. I thought the coolest bar from Kendrick's album was when he was talking about A minor. A minor is a piano key.
Yeah, it's definitely a piano key.
But it's also a guitar string.
Mm-hmm.
So it's both. It's a piano key and a guitar string. But Drake smartly respond by saying it's a B sharp.
Yeah,
and that just was my thing. I just thought that shit was
don't hit as hard as an A minor.
Yeah,
it don't, but it hits harder when you're not hitting a minor. It hits harder when you're not hitting a minor.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
And I was going to address this, and we're going to address this. I'm going to give everybody a chance we're going to give everybody a chance to say.
Hey, so are you going to be able to hold it down for about 15 minutes?
Absolutely, I got you. I got you. All right, so we're gonna continue on with the show, but I just want to say this. The problem with this I have, first of all, Drake can rap his light-skinned ass off. Listen, that man, he knows how to put words. I'm gonna be real with it. Like, he can rap. Like, that man is good. He knows how to put punchlines together. I think the A minor into a B sharp rebuttal was really good. I think it was really good.
With the D major on the backside.
The D major on the backside.
Don't forget the D major.
Yeah, like, listen, like, he can rap. He can put words together really well. I just think that I need for him to double down again, because I think that while this was good, I think he went the route before. If we listen to all of the songs, I think that Drake made the bops. And I think that's what had him winning until today. K died.
Playing Cali.
Yeah, he started. He tapped into his resource. That's what I feel like Kendrick did. He tapped into his resource and like, let me get Cali on my side. Let me get a Cali dude rapping on a Cali beat and saying a lot of Cali slang. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tapped into his resource. And Drake. Now that I will say that that's smart. I say that that's smart. But I don't think Drake has that resource, because Drake is from Canada, and who he going to Cardinal Offishall. Y'all probably don't even know who that is, but he's a rapper from
Canada. I don't know what the hell that is. The only other person I know from Canada outside of Drake, that nigga shot Meg in the foot. Like that's the only people that I know. I don't believe Tory shot Meg in the foot, but it's a different.
Hey,
but that's the only other person he got. But that he locked up.
Hey, listen, I know. Y'all ready to listen to it? Go ahead. After Chris speak, I'm gonna play the Heart Part 6 again. We already know that Drizzy dropped again. We know that he dropped. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give our analysis, but we want to keep playing the record. We're gonna keep playing the record so y'all can keep coming in, keep commenting, keep subscribing. We at 388 right now. I ain't looked at the likes. Somebody can help me with the looking at the likes, please. All right. Y'all, look at our likes. Come on, we got 370 something, 373.
I don't have control, by the way.
Oh, okay. Chris, can you look at our likes? At least look at it.
Let me see.
All right.
I'm gonna say this before we heard this. I had it 2-1 because of course
we have 100 likes right now.
I appreciate you.
All right. So it's 100 likes. If I said that was a 3-point round, the last round, we didn't even listen. I had it 3-2.
Okay.
I had it 3-2 because
so I'm gonna say this. And then we're gonna play it again, right?
We'll play it again. Absolutely.
I see a lot of people talking about how the flow sounds sad, Drake sounds defeated.
Did he take a page out of K-Dot book?
Oh,
I think the flow was right where Drake's lane is. I think we gotta remember, right? So Drake is not really this like aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he has some aggressive records back to back, and like some others, like he has aggressive records, right? But Drake's flow is more melody than anything, right?
Yeah.
And I think he got back in his lane with this more of a melody delivery, right? So take the how it sound, like the sound of it out. That's just Drake's lane, right? This is the Drake that we know. But if you hear the bars, like the Mariah bar was crazy.
It was, and especially because people might not realize it. We already listened to it, and we about to listen to it again. So share it with your friends if you don't even know. At the end of the day, listen, Drake said some really disrespectful stuff just now to Kendrick, especially when it comes to
that's for
some
how was the week?
I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say. Like, listen, I'm Team K-Dot 100%. I think Kendrick was winning until we just, while we was on live stream, this came. I think Kendrick is going to come again. I think that was crazy. I think Kendrick is going to drop another.
No, did he? I think they said after this, no Drizzy.
Yeah, no Drizzy. I think that this is Drake's lane. I think that honestly, it sounded like a timestamp record for real. It reminded me of that. Like it reminded me of Drake's timestamp records. Y'all.
Yeah, Drake didn't allow this beef to get him out of what he is. Exactly.
Right.
So, and fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
We don't have no biases on here for real. We like what we like who we like, and at the end of the day, we trying to be subjective, and we taking comments from the comment gallery. We about to play it again. This is Drake. For those who don't know, this is Drake. New drop, just dropped probably like 10 minutes ago.
15 minutes. This is 15 minutes fresh, y'all.
15 minutes fresh. It's called The Heart Part 6, and if you know, then you know.
That's a layer of disrespect in itself. Let's go run it,
man. Change this comment, bro. Weak. Man.
Now let me see you prove it. Just let me see you prove it.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome come with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and how they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
That last part was crazy.
Bro.
God damn, bro.
Good exercise.
Did somebody ask us to address
working.
a verse?
You would be a worthy
can't address
competitor
no
if I
verse
was
right now.
really a
Not the whole
predator and
thing.
you weren't fucking lying to every vlogger and editor.
I'm gonna let Drake talk his stuff right
It is
now.
what it is.
We have 400 likes. Get them likes up. We
Definitely got
debuting
this
that
shit
new
burnt the
Drizzy.
fuck out, though,
Just
like-
dropped 10 minutes ago.
You got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
What a time to be alive, y'all. Yo, listen. I'm gonna say this right here. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you feel about that record or any of these records, we getting the two of the best to ever do it.
Throwing haymakers, bro.
Dropping and dropping and dropping. Two of the best right now of this generation, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
This is the most Kendrick has dropped in a short period of time in his entire career.
Ever. Kendrick,
a dude questioned when I say 3-2. I'm like, bro, it was a 3-2.
Like, what? Listen, what I gotta tell y'all is music is subjective. I'm not mad at nobody who picked Drake. I ain't mad at nobody who picked Dot. Listen, music is subjective. I have my own opinion. Cass got his own. Mel, when he come back, gonna have his own. Chris got his own. Listen, we love the fact that y'all comment y'all opinion on here, and we gonna address some. We gonna put some comments on the board. We gonna talk about it. In a little while, we gonna take some calls, just to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you can expound on whatever you feeling. But after second listen, I think he got better with the second listen.
Same way how I felt about the Lil Cali beat, because the first time I heard the Cali beat song, what I said that shit was trash.
Yeah.
And then when I listened to it again, what I said up in the group, it's growing up in me.
Yeah.
And then when I said after I heard it a second time, man, I'm about to go get drunk and I'm about to listen to it again.
Did you drive the whip to it? Did you put it in? Did you?
I drove the M8 and listened to that shit with the subs.
Where you go
with
last?
The subs, bro.
Where you go last?
I came home. I ain't going nowhere.
He said I came home.
Okay.
Typically I go out.
I know.
But, bro, I've been buying bottles to buy spend $350 in a damn bottle of vodka that I can buy for $20. Look. I know. Let me just relax a couple of nights, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We gonna get up when I get down there too. But
man, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for you, Zo. I'm still waiting for you. Yo, Butch, if you watching, Butch, this is for you. Bro, how many times I invited you to come out and you didn't come out? I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
This is for you, Butch.
Dang, Butch. Don't let him call you out like that.
So let's get into it. Let's get into it, right? So a lot of people, I'm looking at the comments, man, and very, very respectable opinions on both sides. I see it, I respect it. So a lot of people are calling this a damage control record. And I think, I don't know if some of them are calling it damage control because of how he sounds, calling it damage control because of how he's addressing the PDF allegations and stuff like that, right? But so here's my thing, and I was gonna say this earlier.
Okay.
Right. When it comes down to those PDF allegations, right? It's a very slippery slope with how you answer.
Facts.
If you don't answer, it looks guilty. Like, hey man, why you ain't said nothing about this? If you do answer, everybody's immediate response is that's what PDFs say. So it's like it's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope, right?
It's a slippery slope.
You can't really, and I feel like Drake told the line just enough.
He didn't dive into it. He didn't disregard it, but he didn't dive into it. And I think that's what he could have done. And that's why another reason why I think K-Dot was genius for doubling down on that angle with the West Coast record, because he did it on Meet the Grams. He did it, and I think he went back and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna drive it home." Now, what I will say is that Baca, the guy in the OVO's camp, definitely has some questionable charges, but that ain't
to do.
Yeah, he got some explaining to do. That ain't Drake. But at the end of the day, Baca definitely. But yeah, man, you can't answer like. Listen, if somebody accused me of some PDF charges, I'm gonna say I didn't do it. But we live in a generation where you guilty until you proven innocent, especially about that.
Exactly.
But K-Dot took the perfect angle, bro. It was really difficult for Drake to even say anything about it. He couldn't say nothing about
but that's my whole point. Just because a nigga say some shit, a nigga say the sky is fucking purple, do you believe him?
No.
I mean, it don't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to discredit something that is hard to discredit.
That's real. That's real.
That's just like saying that is just like saying, bro, this nigga was being racist.
Yeah.
Prove I was being racist.
Yeah. You can't
really.
You
know, you was your immediate response is, bro, you know you was being racist towards me. It's hard to prove in a court of law, what it is a mental crime. It really is.
Yeah. It's how you perceive and how you take. And that's why I took all of it. Everything that they were saying, I took all of it with a grain of salt. Because listen, man, I remember the Jay-Z and not like I don't know if Jay-Z was really 36 in a karate class. I don't know.
Probably.
There's a chance.
It was funny though, but
that's
was
what
funny. You shit is not funny.
Yeah, so
I laugh at that at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Boho. That's what he was saying.
All that man, that was crazy. But and the same thing, Nas came back. I mean, Jay came back with Super Ugly. He said he left condoms on his baby seat. I don't know if that really took place, but that was crazy. and you know, it's really, really difficult for, and that's what I said when I heard Family Matters and I heard all of the accusations, and I'm like, it's good raps, and I'm gonna take it as that. I'm gonna leave it with a grain, with a grain of salt. And when I heard K Dot talking about the child and the PDF stuff, it's good raps. They just rapping. At the end of the day, them boys, I can appreciate what they did.
They squabbling.
Them boys out there squabbling now.
Yeah, they squabbling now. Yeah.
Squabbling. So if them boys was to get into a legitimate squabble, who y'all got y'all money on?
Kendrick whooping his ass.
Well, you think Kendrick whipping Drake ass?
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna put all my money and my life savings on Drake 6'1", proving that he can actually punch a punching bag versus Kendrick Lamar 5'3". I'm putting my money up on the side. I'm putting my money on the side.
Bro.
There's the reason why there's a weight division in boxing.
I take that point, but I here's my counterpoint.
They won't be fighting in the ring.
Yeah, they won't be fighting in the
ring.
ring.
I literally just said that. I literally just said if it was a fair fight.
A fair fight in a ring. Listen, if they saw each other like random, Kendrick Lamar Douglas from Compton, California. I'm sure he done got.
I know he got hands.
Wait, first and foremost, Crips don't fight fair. I don't care if they have hands. Crips don't. They're known for jumping. If one Crip fight, all of them fighting.
We're not accusing them to be gang affiliated.
I'm not saying it. But if one Crip fight, all of them fighting. It's the difference between the C's and the B's. B's that give you a one-on-one. C's not. They don't believe in that. Because if my brother is being hurt, if my brother is being hurt, bro, I'm dying for my brother. C's and B's have different philosophies.
They do, and I think K Dot is from K Dot the area that he grew up in is from
Los Angeles.
A set that likes to wear this color, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like even if he's not the best with his hands, he done been into some skirmishes because those type of areas, you go outside, you probably gonna get tried. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Until he became who he is.
Until he became Kendrick, and then it was like nobody's gonna touch him because at the end of the day,
on both sides.
Protected on both sides. Like you talented, bro. Like nobody's gonna touch you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna do whatever it is that you gotta do. Now, and we're gonna take it. And what I will say, Drake in his older age has really tapped into that market as far as being around a lot of that street stuff. But you know, when you old and you ain't never did the experience stuff in the beginning, man, when you get into that situation, I don't know how you gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying?
But they're the same age though, so we can throw that away. They're the same age.
Yeah, they are. But Kendrick, I would. This is what I don't know
Kendrick when it comes to hands.
Yeah, because Kendrick, I'm sure, has been in fights. Drake, as a young upbringing, I'm not.
Look at that. So we talking about fights.
That's
what
crazy.
we talking about.
You wild. Hey, we got the new Drake record. For those of you just coming in, make sure you hit that like button if you coming in here, bro. Hit the subscribe button, share it. We got the new Drake record. We playing it. We reacting to it. We letting y'all react to it. Here shortly, we're gonna put the phone number up so y'all can call in and give y'all opinion on it. We're gonna put some comments up here. Let's see some of these comments. Let's see how you supposed to. Somebody said, "How you supposed to trust Drake after Meet the Grams?" Like it's all subjective. If it was true, if Meet the Grams was all true, then I wouldn't trust Drake. I don't know that man to nothing. They said
deleted the photo for the song.
Yeah, he
so
did.
It's like the trust is gone.
Yeah, it's
so
like
if I tell you, Zoe, bro, you was touching that little girl, but if you prove that you wasn't touching on that little girl, then everything that I said is disproven and is discredited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so that's the same thing about a song.
The way Drake, and I think a lot of people are not like, they don't want to like recognize this part, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if Drake, and it makes it look worse because Kendrick deleted the cover art when he released the song on distros, right? So the cover art of the glove, the pills, all that, like he deleted that art, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that just fuels the fire more of you got baited with fake news, right? So it's like that is another that's a hit that Kendrick
another level of trolling.
Yeah,
that's a hit that Kendrick's camp takes because like damn, like you hit us with there's a mole in your camp and cool. Now that you embrace the fact that you got a mole over there and you are embracing the information that the mole brought back, and it comes back that the information was false, that's a heavy hit.
It makes it look like your information is not valuable. But somebody,
it is.
Patrick Smith, shout out Patrick Smith. He said the cover art and everything is still on his YouTube. He had to take it down because it was violating HIPAA laws because it had prescriptions on it. So
okay,
that's what it is.
Fair,
Right.
but still, it still plays into the part. But then
plays
also,
into it,
right, in the earlier song, Kendrick said that I can't remember the exact line, but he was like, "I'm not doing no dirt digging or looking for gossip," and then proceeded to
do gossip,
and dirt did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you play back on that, it's like, oh my gosh, like he made you go back on that, and then we still like so. Another thing is a slippery slope with allegations, right? We know PDF is slippery slope. Domestic abuse is also a slippery slope.
Man, you can't like. How do you respond to that? I think like no, I didn't hit my.
And Drake has doubled down. Drake has doubled down on the DV allegations.
Triple down
on the DV allegations.
Down on it. So like, I think that what he's trying to do is the same thing Kendrick did. I think he said, okay, I'm gonna keep driving this point home. That way you have to address it. So now he did it again, and now I think on the next one, Kendrick is probably going to have to say something because I don't think this is the end. At first, I thought last night that this was going to be the end because it was getting a little bit dark. We didn't even get into Family Matters and Meet the Grams, but those two records
we are going to tonight.
No, not tonight. But I think those two records was really, really, really dark. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this.
Finish it. At this point, we can finish it. Like, let's just do it.
Hey, yeah, shout out to Cello. We definitely got to thank Drake for making Kendrick put music out.
Kendrick has put out
this boy made out what 4 albums in 12 years.
He got an EP. He got an EP.
He's got an EP worth of music out in a month because of Drake.
Boy, Lord, like thank you for the push.
And I love it. I love it. I think we're gonna spin the record one more time if they let me, because you know how it gets lost a lot of times.
But can we do the Family Matters versus Meet the Grams, because we had to cut the Meet the Grams off. The Family Matters off for.
I don't know if it's worth it at this point because now it's
it's all right. It's not, but it is for what we're talking about. Because we're talking about Drake versus Kendrick, and you can't have the whole story because these are the two most important songs for both of them.
I think so too. Chat, do y'all want to hear? We got the hard part 6. We got the hard part 6 ready to play. Do y'all want to hear the Family Matters, the Meet the Grams, the Day Like Us, the stuff that came out before just 30 minutes ago? Let us know.
30 minutes ago.
Literally, because we was literally talking about going through the discography, and you know what I'm saying? Like Drake drops, and I think that Kendrick is probably going. The talk on the social medias is that Kendrick is probably going to respond again tonight, and in my mind, I think that this is probably what is going to continue. They're going to keep going back and forth. So I got two people. Drake threw in the white towel. Did he throw in the white towel? I don't think it was the white towel. I do think that he had to put out something addressing those allegations. And I think that's exactly what he did, because it was becoming a monster. That Day Like Us, they, like Chris said, he was right. So far, they playing it in the clubs in LA. They playing it and they see what
not just in LA, all of Cali. Because I was telling you, I stayed in Stockton. Listened to that
Weeble Wobble.
Boy, that Weeble Wobbleization shit, bro. It's like all of Cali. I'm telling you that, bro. That's artists in Cali that have over millions of views up on their YouTube channel, but they're not played nowhere outside of Cali. Man, Deshaun Jackson is crip walking.
I saw
to
it.
That shit.
I saw DJ crip walking outside of his car to it. I think that's what I said. Kendrick, it was a genius move for him to double down on the PDF stuff and to also make a banger out of it for the region that he's from. Hold on, we got another super chat. Shout out to Aja Morris. Said Drake is on defense. He ran out of material and he explained himself. You think that's an L for Drake? Y'all think that's an L for Drake? Talk to us in the comments, man. Y'all think that's an L for Drizzy?
That's the thing. But we needed him to defend, bro. Being a pedophile that's the defensible
Yeah,
you crime. Like you got to defend yourself against that. For having another child,
yeah,
that's something. Yo, a nigga peeing on your leg. All right, we already got that shit 3 times before. So you're just repeating what someone already said, especially Pusha T.
Yeah.
So like something new. That's something new for Drake.
Yeah.
Being a pedophile and having another child.
PDF.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
This video ain't gonna make it to YouTube, dog.
All right, PDF. So you can't go around having a person saying PDF. But like, how are you supposed to defend yourself? Are you supposed to have all your sex partners come out and say, well,
listen,
how can you do that?
Yes, let me explain something to you though. It's impossible. It's almost impossible to defend. But Drake, because this is what I mean and me and Chris was talking about it when that was, Chris. I think Monday, Tuesday, whenever all this stuff was going on, we was going back and forth. I think that the disconnect comes because Drake does a lot of cringeworthy stuff, and he really doesn't even know sometimes that it's cringeworthy. Messaging Millie Bobby Brown and talking to these young girls, and they talking
which is a problem. We're not skating over the fact that that is an issue.
Yeah, it's weird behavior. And so when you do stuff like that, and then somebody can come back and say, "Oh man, he was talking to these girls, but now he is okay. I'm gonna double down on this PDF stuff, and now it's gonna look believable because if you go back, he was messaging Billie Eilish, he was messaging Billie Bobby Brown. All of these girls were underage when this was going on. Nothing has been proven, but after a while, it starts to look a little funny in the light, and so you have to almost say something that is worth like you got to say something towards that. You don't want to get too much of it. You don't want to get into it too much, but at the end of the day, you got to say something, bro, because the narrative started to be like everybody was talking about the daughter stuff. At the end of the day, I ain't care whether a single dude had an illegitimate child. I was in the Navy, bro. Y'all don't understand the type of stories we got to tell. Like,
we know some things. Just trust. Listen, we know some things.
We all of us are prior military, so we listen. You having an illegitimate, even when the Pusha T stuff came out, how he presented it, I think that is part of what won him the battle. But Pusha can rap, but I didn't care so much about that.
Though. Yeah, Billie Eilish is currently 22. Like when was whatever?
When she was before. Like I don't have.
What is before? But because as of certain state laws, 16 is legal.
Exactly.
It's going off of the whole PDF, like whole. I'm trying to like say this without saying it, but the whole John Gritty, what Giddy was doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we talking? When did Drake say or do whatever he did to a 22-year-old currently to make it like
I'm gonna
PDF?
While we playing, somebody said they playing Not Like Us in St. Louis. What is there something that y'all want to hear the songs y'all want to hear? Because I mean we got them all on deck, but while we were going through it, we got them
Rams.
All. What y'all want to hear?
The Rams love St. Louis for a reason.
Yeah.
And I'll say this to the Not Like Us, right? Kendrick knew what he was doing with that record. Mustard is a very, very well-known club banger producer, right? And this song, I mean, and then with these disses, none of these are gonna get radio play. That's way too many bleeps that they got to put in there for radio play.
Yeah, too many PDF, the DVs. It's too much of that.
Yeah, it's way too much, right? But Not Like Us can be played in the clubs. Push-ups could got played in the clubs. You know, Taylor Made could have got played. Like, there's some of these songs do so. But Kendrick up to this point didn't have one that was like, you know, Kendrick focused mainly on the lyric side of the diss, right? He didn't really, the beats was cool, but they were too slow to be boppers, right?
Got it.
So with this one, he still said some scathing things and put it to a fire beat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad that the Dodgers are playing it in their stadium. St. Louis clubs is playing it because it's doing what it was supposed to do. It was made to be a club. That's the only reason why. As soon as the beat came on,
you knew what it was.
I don't even started digging with it. You can't help it.
Can't help it. I'm gonna play Not Like
we'll play it. And then but
I'm gonna read.
Where you live at?
The likelihood of an actual confrontation is slim and allows both parties to say anything without fear of retribution. I was 20 when Pac died. The inevitable meetings at the nightclubs and award show made each person stand. That's true. It's a lot different than it was. Kendrick, first of all, Kendrick is a hermit. Like that dude don't come out. Drake be on the scene. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He be on the scene.
This is a lot of lip boxing. This is a lot of lip boxing. That's why I felt more than what it was. Like when Lynch Mob and NWA, they was getting active.
It was getting active. Even go to the Dr. Dre going to the Source Awards, them boys was ready to do whatever it needed to be done while they were there.
When 50 walked all in front of everybody at the awards, like that was still like. But now, especially with everybody so quick for lawsuits, like you can't really be ready to go hands on, right?
Yeah, you are. Hey, fascinating material. I'm still mad with Drake about not doing feature with Lil Bro. Yeah, listen, Drake. Listen, I'm a hip hop head. Fonte is. Yeah, look, Fonte. I think that was one of his influences, honestly, because them dudes can rap for real. So I definitely, they didn't do it before Fonte ended. Talking to underage girl is weird, especially with this proof. I agree. Somebody in the comments. We agree with that. I think none of us we got kids. So at the end of the day, somebody said kid.
I have a 13-year-old daughter. Like so,
see, Kendrick and Drake. Okay, that's fair. You can think that, but I'm still glad that they're the two tops right now in this era. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I salute them for coming out.
Drake is J. Cole. That's just my opinion, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
And that's fine. Somebody said KRS. Hey, definitely. I do agree. KRS, he started this. The Bridge is Over is probably one of the best. That's what it was. Kobe. No, it wasn't. I lied. There it is. Case he's the one of the originators of the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? When he was going at Queensbridge, I think it was definitely a time where you didn't see that type of stuff in rap. It was all new. Somebody said it was all planned. It could be true. All right, we're gonna play Not Like Us, and then we're gonna go back into the new Drake record real quick. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. We still got 200 and something people in here. Then we're gonna play the Drake record, see if we can do it real quick. All right, let me see.
I you got it. I got it. No, I don't got it. Go ahead.
Mother on the beat, ho. Mustard on the beat, ho. Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call like Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? B-Rest, that's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctrine. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow like he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, Sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
Yawns.
Not like us. They 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 not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Ay, what, little baby help you get your lingo up. What, 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Ay, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho.
Suspect.
Step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way.
I do have a gripe to pick with that song though.
Okay,
I
what
do
is
have
it?
one. So when he went into his whole Atlanta scheme, let's not forget that Drake was well in the club before he linked with Future.
Future, yes, but
well in the club. Like I
He
say,
was well in the club
take
before he
it,
linked with Future.
take it to the head. No new friends. Like it's way many songs.
Hotline Bling.
Was any of that before Quavo said he was from the North Side? And I will say no.
Yeah, yes.
What?
No New Friends came out before I was in the Navy. No New Friends came out in like 2010.
You know when Versace came out and Drake hopped on it?
But Versace, the Migos wasn't even out in 2010.
Let me ask you, Zoe.
You might want to you might want to rethink that what you just said.
No new friends. No new friends compare.
Go ahead, Chris.
So let me ask you. You from that right?
Yeah.
Migos was Migos was one of those other ones that was popping well in Atlanta, right?
For sure. Well, see, Future was popping before the Migos, and people don't know that in Atlanta. Migos, their first hit, "Trapping Out the Bando," was something that put them on the map locally. But I think the Versace is when they started, and everybody started noticing. Drake does what he does, and when he jumped on it, it changed their spec. I'm not even discrediting Drake in this regard.
Is it safe to say that Drake brought Migos up mainstream with that Versace?
I do think so, 100%. I think that's safe to say. I think that's 100% safe to say.
Before or after Northside?
Huh?
Was Versace before or after Northside?
I think it was, but I mean, they've always been from the North. Like they from Gwinnett County, that's North Atlanta. So at the end of the day, this is what I think. I think Drake has benefited everybody that he's worked with. But what people fail to realize, and I think that Drake has benefited also, maybe not at the mainstream level of everybody he's worked with too, especially Atlanta, because Atlanta right now, like honestly, they the hub. They the hub right now. And I was there, and
what though?
Huh?
Hold on, Cash. You can't say Atlanta is not hip hop.
No.
Definitely.
I'm a say this to say you can't just say Atlanta to speak for everyone. And again,
no.
Saying
like right now, like Atlanta is.
You saying right now?
Yes, right now Atlanta is hub of hip hop.
Yes.
Vice, when Migos came out, we didn't know mainstream until Migos came out, until I was in Japan.
Yeah.
Migos. I was googling Migos come out. They came out in 2008. Bro, I didn't even hear about Migos in 2008. Hell, we
know
just
Drake is the reason that they got mainstream.
I think so. I think so.
Right, but I heard about the Migos before that. Bad and Bougie was out before Drake's song. Bad and Bougie was out before the song that Drake hopped up on.
Incorrect.
The Migos.
I think you're wrong about
your timeline is way off.
Your timeline.
Wait. How important is this point that y'all trying to make? Is for because the bar that Kendrick said is talking about the Atlanta rappers and how Drake
because they were
used them to leverage Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? Like, because Atlanta is like its own thing. They would rather. Hey, I'm with Andre 3000, 3 Stacks, and I'm with them dudes. They can live without Drake. It ain't like, oh, we need Drake for our clubs and stuff like that. So what he's saying is that those guys did several things for Drake as far as Atlanta and street and club and all this stuff. And I think that's a bar. I don't think we should dissect that and be like, but Drake was this before that. No, I think that bar hits.
Because the bar is nice, but it also shows some inaccuracies because
what do you mean inaccuracy in what?
Because he said you didn't get into the club until you met Future, which is incorrect. Future,
that's not what he said though.
Atlanta clubs,
like because Atlanta is the hub, and by this time Atlanta becomes the hub while Drake is on his emergence but coming from so far gone to, we'll say, Take Care. Atlanta is doing this. They're on the incline because of everything that's going on. We got the Gucci's, the Jeezys, we got the R&B acts, you know what I'm saying? We got all of these stuff going on, and Atlanta is like this. Once you link with Pluto, who is, I don't understand, I don't know if people understand how big he is there, but
no, I get it for sure, 100%. He's king of Atlanta, pretty much.
He one of the goats of Atlanta.
I get it.
So once you get with him, you definitely get it, Kaz. You in that area. So once you there, and it's like, oh, this dude, Pluto working with this dude must be valid. He must be solid. So now the people who were blind to the mainstream media, music, Pluto is the Jay-Z of Atlanta. I want whoever.
How vice versa is it though? Like, yeah. So Future and Baby and 21, all them, and Migos and Thug, right? All them guys introduced Drake to Atlanta, which is, I agree, 100%. That was a market because Drake had the Memphis ties. Drake had the Houston ties. He did all that by himself, right?
Yeah.
But these guys brought Drake to Atlanta. Also, though, on the flip side, Drake brought these guys
to somewhat
Billboard.
Yeah. But
look here,
I agree.
We're talking about a guy from a different country.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we just like put that like I get what y'all saying? Like Atlanta would be a hub for you to come to. But what are those dudes doing for Drake's music?
What are they doing?
Yeah, exactly. What are they? So, all right, did Drake not have top 100 hits before he ever was indoctrinated in Atlanta?
He had hits, definitely. But do you not think that being ingrained into the hub of the central point, basically the Washington, D.C. of music, will benefit somebody like Drake, who is not, he wasn't tapped into, like, as much as he's cool with Jay Prince and them Houston dudes, like, he wasn't tapped into to Houston music. Like, Kurt Cobain's was more popular in Houston than Drake was when Drake was making %. So
for one song, for one series, for I got that drink in my cup, outside of that was it for Kurt Cobain.
Do you understand why? Like, that singing, rapping stuff, who was
doing them? Zero. I was on zero before Drake. I was in high school in 2004. Nigga, I'm from Louisiana. We accept Houston before we accept Atlanta.
Listen.
I did that.
So you can't say that ingraining yourself in a place that you are not as popular. If you would have asked anybody in the hub of music, which I would say is Atlanta at that particular time, you can't ask nobody at that particular time who Drake was, and if they probably ain't even heard Best I Ever Had. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably wouldn't even know what it is.
It's really different down there. It took, even when Jay-Z got really high, it took a long time for Atlanta
to
Re-
accept
it-
You
it.
keep saying Atlanta, but
listen,
I'm from
hold
Louisiana.
on,
I'm from Louisiana, though, Mel.
hold on, Cass.
I didn't say
It took-
nothing though.
Listen, it took the Big Pimpin' and with Jay-Z and UGK for Atlanta to embrace Jay-Z.
Yes.
They was on T.I. back then.
Yes.
They was on Outkast back then. 3 Stacks. You get what I'm saying? So Jay-Z was already popping in New York and already popping everywhere else over the world.
Regardless of whether you feel like
New Orleans, though, bro. You keep mentioning, but that's the thing. You keep saying one thing when neither one of them has ties to each other. You're saying that to say that he got.
Cass, let me ask
Drake
you
from Atlanta.
Let me ask you
from Atlanta. Just yes or no. Just a yes or no. Is Drake or Kendrick from Atlanta?
Atlanta. But what I'm saying is you have to understand what Atlanta means to the music scene to understand.
What does New Orleans means to the music industry?
What
Drake,
last
time I checked, Drake was no. Look, hold on a second. Let me just make my point. Let me just make my point. Bro. Who is Drake signed under? He signed under Young Money. That is New Orleans. Last time I checked, New Orleans had just as much impact on the music industry as any other area outside of New York.
Yes, you keep it the city. I get it, but that's not the truth. That's not.
But it is. All right. How am I wrong? Name an artist from Atlanta bigger all time than Lil Wayne.
You're doing wrong right there.
Andre 3000
right there.
He's not bigger. He doesn't have more hits.
That's because he don't. He's just like Kendrick Lamar. He don't have to drop every, like, he don't have to come out with a mixtape, an album, or another mixtape, a Young Money mixtape. He don't have to keep doing it to stay relevant. 3 Stacks can stop rapping for 5 years.
3 Stacks is amazing.
And he can drop right now, and everybody's going to be on it, just like they on Kendrick Lamar right now. There's a clip of Dr. Dre discussing Andre 3 Stacks. As a matter of fact, I'll play the clip. You go ahead, Cass. I'm gonna find this clip.
Andre 3 Stacks is not bigger than Lil Wayne. I don't care what you have to say.
That's because he don't want to drop 5 times a year, Cass. That's the only reason.
It's not my point, but that's all what it's about. It's about.
I'd rather listen to 3 Stacks than Lil Wayne any day of the week.
Not me. I'd rather listen to Mixtape Reezy over anybody.
Preference. See, you talking about preference right now.
But Mel came out and said he'd rather listen to Andre. I just rebuttal.
But Cass, my preference.
I'm addressing Zoe right now.
Hold on. But my preference isn't because I'm from the same area as the rapper. I'm not from Atlanta. I'm being objective and saying I like Wayne and 3 Stacks. 3 Stacks is better.
That's you though.
Yeah, but
you don't speak for everyone.
Right, but my opinion is objective. Your opinion is subjective because you from Louisiana.
Listen, if Stacks drops right now, if Stacks drop right now and Wayne drop right now, what's gonna happen? Honestly, what do you think is gonna happen? If Stacks drop a rap album today and Weezy drop a rap album today, what is gonna happen?
People are gonna mention it because of
two
things. Wait, nigga, I can't even finish my fucking thought. All right, fuck it. Like, I can't even finish a thought. Yeah. So we're gonna mention 3 Stacks because he didn't drop in so long. We're talking about Stacks as if he's not someone. Like, he is in my eyes. Stacks is one of my favorites of all time.
But
like you're talking about a lyricist, Vice, somebody that dropped a plus in 2007. Let me put this out there. In 2007, Wayne dropped more music than any other artist in history.
Quality music, and
that's what I'm saying.
He
did that.
I understand who Lil Wayne is.
Quantity and quality.
Listen,
niggas was bumping Mixtape Weezy more than anyone, and Cass, I will debate that.
Cass, you gotta calm down.
You missed the point, though, Cass. You missed the point.
Listen, you are saying that Louisiana has bigger impact because of one artist.
I didn't say no. I didn't say bigger. No, wait. He just kept mentioning ATL. That's it.
We let you finish. Let me finish. Right? You're hooked up on the fact that Louisiana got Wayne and Wayne brought up Drake, and that's why Louisiana is more influential and we're not denying what Wayne did for the game. We're not denying that Wayne brought up Drake. But what we're saying is you can't put all of hip hop on the back of one person from one place when there's an actual city that has multiple people popping at the same time. Right now, we're talking about right now. Like, we're not talking about what happened in 05, 2007, 2011. We're talking about right now. Right now, Atlanta is undeniably the music hub because of Future, Baby, Gunna, Thug, Migos. I mean, I could go on about.
That's just on the rap front. We're not even talking about the
R&B is crazy in Atlanta.
Like it's a lineage, and that's why Atlanta is considered. And the thing is, Drake knows that. He knew that. He was smart enough to say these dudes are putting out. And before it was the Babies, the Gunners, the Thug, the Plutos. It was the Jeezys, the Gucci's,
the Luda,
You know what I'm saying?
Everything that y'all say, I can say the Young Boys, the Kevin Gates. I can say it about
the
little dude.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. The names that you're saying.
24 years old, nobody had more platinum records than NBA Youngboy. That is fact.
Cass, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The names that you're naming from Louisiana, Lil Wayne is the only one that can hold a candle to the impact that Atlanta has right now.
Right. I'm not knocking that for what we listen to, what value. But all I say was NBA Youngboy has more platinum records by the time he's 24, which is facts. That is it, LaCour. You're cherry picking what I'm saying. But if you don't want me to defend myself, I'm gonna defend myself.
Listen, no, it's not about defense. Nobody is denying that Louisiana has great artists. NBA Youngboy definitely has the plaques more than anybody. I think his YouTube numbers was probably more than anybody over the past 4 years as well. I understand that. I know what Lil Wayne is to this culture. I know what Drake being brought up under the Young Money, Cash Money umbrella.
That's all I was saying. That's all I'm saying.
But you have to
not necessarily saying Atlanta though, just Atlanta.
But you have to understand that there is a difference between It's a major difference, bro.
It's a big difference, and that's why Drake went out there.
I even said Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I even said that earlier. Yeah. He doesn't even say Houston, New Orleans, Vegas. He said Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Bigger markets.
Can I play this clip for y'all real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead, man.
All right.
Kendrick is one of those artists that we call forever artists.
Okay. Define that.
He could disappear 5 years or something like that and come back and you know. Some artists feel like I have to do something all the time so I won't be forgotten. You know, that's not him. He can disappear and come back with something that's shocking. That's amazing, and everybody's going to tune in and listen.
Do you have another example of a forever artist?
Snoop, Eminem, forever artist. If we're talking about just artists that I've worked with,
just in general. I like that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's a really tough question to answer, you know, because all of a sudden we're talking about Michael and Prince and all that. You know what I mean? Of course, those are forever artists.
He called this Dr. Dre. He called him a forever artist. Means that it don't matter how much absence he has taken, how long he hasn't dropped. As soon as he dropped, he's right back to where he was when he last dropped, because he's that dope as an artist, that unique, that rare and hard to find, that talented, like a Michael or a Prince. And he said, who else is a forever artist? And he thought of people like Eminem and stuff like that. I think Andre 3000 is part of that as well. I mean, this dude went, all right, I'm not even rapping no more. I'm gonna drop a love album, right? Then he dropped the Flute album last year. Like, he's so bored with rap, he's so good at it. It don't make no sense. I just drop on a feature and everybody be like, oh my God, we wish we can get an Andre 3000 album. Lil Wayne is not that. Nobody from Louisiana is like that, right? But Stax is like that, and he's from Atlanta. And Atlanta is like Zoe said, the music hub, and Kendrick is very similar to Andre 3000. That's why I said that.
I will say Stax gave us the biggest pump fake of 2023.
Oh my gosh, dude!
By doing that verse on Killer Mike and then coming out with a Flute album, I was hot.
Yeah,
I was hot because I was like, because that verse was so cold.
He's still in shape. He can still go. 10 minutes.
Andre is that dude.
Yeah, he's that dude.
Andre is better than Wayne. Like, I'm not about to argue, bro. That's your opinion.
Yeah,
That's not factual. That's your opinion. That's what
that's
you prefer.
facts. That's
no,
facts,
it's not.
man.
That's not. That's what you prefer. That's what you
That's
prefer.
that's
We're
his
gonna
fact.
continue.
Is Michael
No, it's
Jordan
not.
being the GOAT?
No, it's not. Bro, that's two different genres.
Way to fit
Andre
that in there,
Steve
Mel.
Stacks. No, like no, we're not. I'm not allowing it. Like I conceded to you with that MJ shit, but Andre 3000 is not better than Wayne, and we're gonna
Well, but I
continue.
don't. But I don't expect you to agree with that.
So, and
You know
here's
what I mean?
here's a comment
Brother,
that
you
I
keep
can
saying it like I'm
understand.
supposed to agree with it.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm not. No, I'm not trying to
Yes,
change
you
your
are.
mind.
You keep saying it. You keep
I'm not
saying
trying to.
it.
I'm not trying to
You
change your
said it
mind.
several
Here's a
times.
comment. Here's a comment.
Yeah.
Here's a comment
The
that I
only
can
problem
understand.
I get that is I can't put you at the top without a single album release. I get that. But the thing is, not a real rap album release. He didn't have it, but they considered that double album, Speaker Box and Love Below, as a Stax and Big Boy, even though it was labeled as Outkast. And each of them went platinum individually, and it went diamond collectively.
Eminem better than Lil Wayne too.
It's not his solo though.
Just for the
Technically, it's
record.
not his solo.
Oh, it's not really his solo.
We're still waiting on his solo.
I would
But
love.
as far if you take away like the bodies of work and you just analyze lyrically, like then that's where you have Andre up, and I think Andre can throw gloves with anybody when it comes to lyrics.
Yeah.
Hey, should I put the poll up for Andre 3 Stacks versus Lil Wayne just to see what the chat think? Oh, this is a 4-game conclusion that is Lil Wayne not better than Andre. So should I do Lil Wayne versus Eminem? Because that might be a little closer. Eminem got the edge over him.
Man, I don't care, bro. If we're talking about mixtape, we see nobody's beating mixtape. Name an artist that has a better quality of mixtape.
Yeah, I was out rapping Lil Wayne when he was dropping them. Them mixtapes was not like that, man. That was not like that. I remember them joints, man.
It was just
killing
the club hits, man. That's it,
man. Y'all, but
Wayne is up there though. Wayne is hot. Wayne is hot. We can't say Wayne is not hot, right? But
he top 10.
But
15.
and then I like the fact that there's some people in the chat vouching for Eminem, man. I appreciate that because Eminem gets shitted on a lot. And
dude.
So hey, listen, I don't know if y'all know. Fun fact for everybody in the chat, everybody who watching on Renegade, Jay-Z and Eminem. Jay-Z said that when he heard Eminem's verse, he had to go back and rewrite his.
And he still and Eminem still ate him up.
Still walked him. If somebody got to go make you rewrite your verse on your song,
he walked him.
That's heavy. He walked him.
Jay-Z messed up. He set himself up for disappointment on that because the style of beat was like that's a Eminem.
It reminds me of cleaning out my closet. Like it was
Renegade, and I'm like, listen, bro.
Eminem walked.
He walked. And
Eminem gets a lot of shit because he's like, oh, you know, he raps about things that like a lot of people in hip hop can't relate to. Oh, you know, my mom this, trailer park that, drugs this, blah 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 blah. Right? But what do people in hip hop want the most when it comes from their rap artists? They want rap artists to talk about what's real to them, things that they go through. Right? Can't be mad when Eminem is talking about his life.
Authentic.
Nobody can question his authenticity when it comes down to Eminem's rap.
He's rapping what he knows, and he's good at rapping what he knows.
So Eminem is definitely up there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like
y'all want to open the phone lines up, man, real quick. I don't think we got no more songs to play. Hey, by the way, the poll I put it up for round 4. Not Like Us versus Heart 6, and it's more people voted for Drake than they did the other rounds. They got 22% Drake, 78% Kendrick.
That was not.
But
this
is the thing. If the shit that Kendrick was saying is false, how can we give him credit for that?
Who said it was false?
No.
The dude that was getting accused.
Bro. Y'all so like Kendrick stands. Let me just finish my stat. No, you cut me off. No, I never cut you off. No, but live, regardless of what we talked about in our group chat, it's different from live.
Listen,
y'all niggas cut me off, and I didn't even finish the statement.
Cass, you said that the difference between it is because Kendrick is saying things that are false. How can he get the credit? That's what you said, right?
That's all I asked. I just said if.
Oh, you finished your statement.
Yeah, we were trying to respond to it. Cass, this is why you feel like you're getting cut off for 3 reasons. One, you're talking very loud, and we're trying to bring you down.
Now you told me that my mic was slow. You say that
right, but you're screaming in the mic. Two, you're drunk, right? Two, you're drunk, right? So what you think is actually happening is not happening. Like
Bro,
we're not
I'm
really cutting you
not
off
drunk.
like that.
Okay.
I'm not. You told me that I was low beginning, right?
Cass,
So that's why I started talking louder. That is it.
Cass,
I even rate.
Cass, you know you my brother, but when you watch his playback,
you gonna see. It might be the Mike's Hard Lemonade, brother. But when you watch the playback, you gonna see.
Yeah, Blackberry Crown Lemonade, baby.
Blackberry.
We got a call on. We got a call on the line. Ronnie, what's up?
What's up, Ronnie?
What's going on, family? How y'all doing, bro?
We good, man.
What's happening, man? What's happening?
Man, I think this might be one of the best hip hop wars ever, man.
I think it's dope.
I think it's dope.
It's up there for sure.
This is beautiful. Like I'm loving this, man. I appreciate K-Dot and Drake for this, man. This is beautiful.
It's good.
Amazing. It is, man. It is. It's amazing, man. But and the thing is that like it's so much going on. You don't it's hard to unravel all this shit. But you can really tell that these guys really like, even though there's something there's a connection too. You know what I'm saying? Because and Drake pointed it out too, and it's a fact. He like, I'm glad that I'm even able to get you to even be in the studio and drop music because he don't drop like this.
Yeah.
And I love Kendrick. I love Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So you could just tell there's a passion there and there's a respect there. There's a mutual respect for one another there. You know what I'm saying? So I love the battle part. And I hope it just stays as far as on wax. And that's one of the reasons, too. I feel like it's one of the best ones. You know what I'm saying? Because I think sometimes a lot of times I think we mix them up and we get confused and stuff. Because I don't like to compare every type of battle in hip hop the same because they all ain't the same. Some of this stuff starts on wax and some of this stuff starts in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And usually the ones that start in the streets end bad. The ones that start on wax after a while, they become friends or they or even if they don't, but ain't nobody trying to harm each other or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I love about it too.
Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the call.
All right, man. Have a go.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. This has been a really good battle. I mean, look, it got us outside of sports talking about it. So
absolutely.
I mean, it's been good, man. I mean, my favorite one though is just by how dope Ether was. I still ain't heard a rap diss.
Where was you at?
Ether? Not even close, bro.
Where was you at when you heard Ether?
I can tell y'all where I was at.
I think I was in A school. I had just got out of boot camp.
You had to be because you was
nigga.
You was ahead of us, and I'm an old nigga too, but so I was in my A school, but we had just started A school, and I was going to Gurney Mills to go to the mall.
Gurney Mills.
Yep. I was going to Gurney to go to shout out my Chicago people, but I was going to Gurney to go to the mall, and I remember when mixtapes was real CDs.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got another call. What's up, caller from Washington State?
Hey, oh wow, I didn't know you guys could see that. Okay, what's up?
We good.
Yeah. So listen. Quick backstory. I never really liked Drake's music. It wasn't really for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: when it comes to like beefing, that's when I like Drake. Because Drake can really rap when he's beefing people.
Yeah.
Now, I had Kendrick up, but right now I'm leaning towards Drake, and it's still from a non-Drake listener, only because K-Dot is talking some big S, and it's like we need proof. He can't put the P card on Drake without proof.
Have we ever asked for proof in a diss track though? Like you get what I'm saying? Like where there's smoke, there's fire. You're gonna say something about me and young girls, and I have on more than one occasion jumped in the DMs of A minor. Like you get what I'm saying? Like that's all we need. We don't need this. We don't need to catch him with the smoking gun in his hand. You get what I'm saying? So like, this asking for receipts. Like nobody asked for receipts when Pac said, "That's why I smashed your wife, you fat." We didn't start getting receipts until Faith was getting interviewed in the last 5 to 8 years and saying, "Yeah, okay, yeah, it happened." Like that's how
Well, there wasn't no internet back. Yeah, but there wasn't no internet back then.
Yeah,
though.
but
Like,
but
the
it was still
people knew-
radio. It was still radio stations that was still hearsay. Like, dang, is any truth to it? If there's a little bit of smoke there, okay, then we good. Okay, we good with that. You just not shooting from the hip and just throwing things out there.
And my thing is, you have to have if he's putting those PDF, if you want proof, then do you also want proof of the domestic violence allegations that he put on K-Dot?
That's true too.
Right.
That's true. That's fair point.
Yeah, and so my thing is, I take it all with a grain of salt. I said it a little bit earlier. Like, I don't know if Jay-Z was 36 in the karate class. I don't know if that was, but that's what Nas said. It was great too.
Yeah.
It was a good bar. You know what I'm saying?
But wait. Like, it goes back again to what I just said. Like, there wasn't no. Listen, back in those days, you had to be in those circles to know what's up. Like when Pac, when Pac alleged that he slept with Faith back in those days, people in Pac's circle and camp knew the truth and knew what it was. And back then, it wasn't no loose lips. Back in those days, those were more loyal to Pac, and they wouldn't really leak information like that. So with that being said, like, today is a whole new playing field. Like, listen, you can pull up it's very powerful to pull up everybody's rap sheet and personal files and stuff like that with a click of a button. But like, like, you can't really compare it back to now. Jay-Z in the Tybo class. I mean, only Dame Dash, Gigs, and people Rockefeller would know something about that.
Yeah, all right, man. I appreciate the call, man. I mean, you make a good point, man. We'll take that comment off the air and we'll lobby it, man. Thanks for the call.
All right, thank you.
Yep. I'm still like this, right? It's like like we got to go to work and stuff like that. Where we ain't got time to be trying to hunt down all the receipts for all these things that's being dropped. Did you drop it in the context of there's some smoke there, so we can connect the dots really easy without crazy research or without a confession or something like that? And then did you deliver it in a way where it was hard and hidden, and it was part of the artwork when you did it? That's all we care about. Because when we get on the school bus and we all snapping on each other and cracking on each other, everything didn't have to be true.
No.
Everything didn't have to be true, but did you deliver the joke funny? Right? You get what I'm saying? Like,
delivery.
That's all it is. It's a sport. So we
wasn't in high school calling people a pedophile.
PDF.
So that's why we keep saying we know you drunk, because you can't.
Right, but at the same time, I'm not disrespecting or cutting someone off though. I could be tipsy. I've been drinking, but at the same time, I'm not drunk. I just keep forgetting my fault.
It's all good. Listen, the thing is, I think that rappers, it's rap. Do you know how many rappers lie?
Yeah, every last one of them that say they chain real.
96% of them.
Yeah, but my chain real.
So at the end of the day, I don't really know. Like, I don't know whether Kendrick is his wife is a domestic violence victim. I don't know whether Drake is PDF, but they've presented those cases in the midst of a rap battle. So I'm going to take it as in the court of rap. Exactly. In the court of rap. In the court of rap. So at the end of the day, I'm not doing no digging. Let me see if I can find the police report from Kendrick.
Exactly. All I want to know, hear how you said it, hear how you deliver it. Oh, that scores up.
Hence why I said after Meet the Grams, it went up 3-0. Even though I had Drake up 2-0, after that diss, that was a ether bomb. Like, it was
pretty crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I'm taking account of everything that y'all are saying. Yeah, who was up in high school was rapping, like, not rapping, but roasting each other, saying like, yeah, you got a big ass head, boy, you got some big ass feet, boy, you look like a caterpillar with no feet. Like, yeah, we was like ragging each other, but some truths need to be behind our joke to make it funnier.
Yeah, it always got to be some a little. That's why I'm saying it has to have some type of connection to some smoke. It don't have to be the actual fire. I got a caller from Jersey. What's up?
Man, what up?
What's good?
What's happening?
Hey, man. To mention that Andre 3000 Lil Weezy joint, I feel like my man from New Orleans. I'm from Jersey. I don't. Where does Andre 3 Stacks better than Lil Wayne come from? Like I'm trying to figure where that come from. He can't mess with. He can't mess with me.
No, don't interrupt. Let that man talk.
He's like Weezy's body of work is trying to speak for itself.
Yeah, his body of work. So if we're judging body of work, then that's easy. That's resume.
Yeah, so what are we talking about? Like,
you can get a resume to Lil Wayne. We're talking about barology. We're talking about the school. No, we're talking about who the better rapper is. We're talking about who the better rapper is. The better rapper is 3 Stacks.
No, that's your opinion.
I mean, that will come to give me a classic verse that you'll be like, oh my god, like
he got verse of the year. Andre 3000 got verse of the year.
Literally just got a Grammy.
This can't be a real call.
Come on,
no, man. Chris, you shut your mouth. Zoe, you shut your mouth.
No, he got
you gotta school me.
Communication coming in. Someone said I can't communicate with all of them. I do what
bro. Listen. You can't. Hold on, brother. You can't come and step into college algebra and say, explain to me this problem where I still have to go back 10 years and explain to you regular algebra. So when you
put your hands down too.
When you ask me, give me a Andre 3 Stacks verse that was hot, dude. I gotta teach you what's hot first before I can even tell you that. I can tell you because if you haven't heard it already, that's already the problem.
Macklemore won a Grammy.
Okay. And what's your point? And what's your point?
About Grammys, we talk.
What was the point of you saying that he won a Grammy because of his verse? When Macklemore won a Grammy for an year or something.
That's not
preach. No. He's saying what he's saying. He's
I'm the one that said Grammy.
Oh, he said Grammy. He won.
Yo, this nigga is 1v3. Let that nigga speak.
And you said like the mixtape, Weezy mixtape wasn't all that.
Wait, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Listen. You're giving me 3 things to respond to. Let me respond to one of them before you get to the next one. You said that when you asked for a verse from Andre 3 Stacks and they told you he won verse of the year and got a Grammy for it, right? And you're saying wait, and you're saying, oh, let's just wash over the fact that he got recognized for having a hot verse. Let's wash that over because they don't mean nothing, because someone who didn't deserve a Grammy like Macklemore, who made an album that was political and was going toward the LGBT, and that was just something that they wanted to recognize just for a movement, not because his album was actually hot or his song was hot, because he was going on a political move with the LGBT community. That's why he got that Grammy. There's no connection to a legitimate Grammy that Andre 3 Stacks got for his verse. So we're actually going to let that hold up in the court of law of hip hop that Andre 3 Stacks has hot verses out there, and your claim that he doesn't, we're going to wash that away. That makes sense.
You school me on that. I appreciate it. And on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake joint, I mean, like, it's Drake said I was waiting for you to drop, and we got 3 Kendrick songs back to back. So, I mean, Drake's kind of making him do what he wants.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
He said he kind of making.
I said when Drake dropped the drop of Give Me 50, he was like, "We gonna wait for you to drop." Like, how long we gonna have to wait? And Kendrick came back to back. Like, I kind of think he playing in the Drake hands.
Yeah, he did. I think he may be, but I think that the problem came in with Drake taunting, and then when the taunting stopped, Kendrick dropped, and then he dropped again, and then Drake dropped, and then Kendrick dropped 15 minutes later. So in that short span of time, I think that Drake dropped 1, which was Family Matters, and Kendrick dropped 3. And so when you asking somebody to drop, and then they drop, and then they continuously drop, and you can't fight somebody who ain't outside yet. And I think Kendrick, as much of a hermit as he was, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know whether we was gonna get this or not, because Kendrick is a hermit, dude. Like, that dude,
Nah, he definitely is.
He disappeared. So I didn't know. So I think that a lot of it, and it remains to be seen whether or not this continues. But I think that they're both they both looking at this like a chessboard. I think both of them are strategically trying to move and make the right move. That's why it's difficult, and that's why we debating it on Man Down. So appreciate your call, brother. I appreciate it.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call.
I want to address.
Hey, somebody want to
Two
address
things
it.
can be true with that comment.
Hey,
Two
hey,
things
hey,
can.
hey, hey. I
All
said
right,
I'm
look
gonna
on
address the comment.
All right, my bad.
Shout out to Roland Curtis for the super chat. In the song, Drake said that he and his team fed Kendrick fake info, but Drake also said that the dudes who gave Dot the info are clowns. Which one is it?
Two things can be true.
Two things can be true at once, and it's actually the way he said it is perfect. I know I got these clowns, and they're reporting back, so I'm gonna give them this info, or I believe that this group of people are clowns, right? So I'm gonna drop this info that if it comes back, I know exactly who said it.
Yeah, or it could be my
I'm
problem.
in the act. Oh, go ahead.
The only problem with that is don't give people fake info off a narrative that you have been predicated. Like it's looking a little bit crazy if you're telling him, "Hey, go tell them about fake girls and a illegitimate child," because you did that before.
And I don't believe that he fed him any type of information, to be honest with you. But even if he did feed him information, why did Drake think that's a score for him? Oh, we fed you fake information. How's that a flex?
Because Kendrick bit
that, but that's not a flex. That's not a flex. If right now, if I say, hey Zoe, me and Chris in this rap battle, and what I want you to do is I want you to tell him that I've been messaging underage girls or whatnot, but it's not true. And then you feed them that information, and then Chris had in the battle, but I actually have messaged underage girls.
That's crazy to me.
Like, so how are you flexing that you fed him that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you fed me that I'm weird, and we all know he's weird, and you fed that to me. What did he actually feed him? The daughter thing. I don't believe that either. I don't believe that. I was listening to y'all while I was driving. By the way, the reason why I took that break because my wife decided to order a pizza. Shout out to my wife. She wanted to order pizza, and I had to go pick it up, right?
My dog Wiz.
But I'm listening to y'all on the way, and I heard somebody say, dang, I forgot what I heard somebody say. Oh man, I forgot what I was. What was I saying?
But while you talking about that, right? So like he fed the information about the whole daughter thing or whatever, right? The reason why it's a hit against Drake is because you sat here and this is a diss battle going back and forth, right? Mm-hmm. So you ran with the information thinking it was going to be scathing when the information was potentially fake.
And Kendrick still scored points on that
for putting out fake information
because
we don't know it's fake. Drake said it's fake.
Drake said it's fake, which is exactly what he's supposed to say. And he's been in a situation where he has discounted or did not reveal information about him actually having a real child who we see right now playing basketball.
So do y'all think that, and because according to accusations, that this child would be older than what Adonis is, right?
I don't care about the age. I don't care. When Kendrick started that verse out with Baby Girl, it already scored a point. Like, oh my God, this nigga he got another one.
Everybody was looking like this.
It already hit.
You could tell
it hit. It was a point score. Now when Drake came out and said, "Oh man, I don't want to rap with nobody who hit women," you kind of scored. Even if that was true, did he score?
You saying hiding the kid is more impactful than beating on women?
No. I don't think that's.
Come on, don't go that far, Chris.
I'm
saying,
Drake they getting emotional.
Yeah, I'm saying in the context of a rap battle, what scores points better is certain things, and for the fact that he's already got called out for this by Pusha T, and that was true, and then they get called out for it again,
Do you not understand how the points don't hit? Because it already got caught out for it once and it was true. So they think that everybody's gonna think like, oh yeah, so if you get caught out for it again, that's an automatic.
That's why
kill.
and that's why he scored a point. Let me ask you this.
No, don't ask me shit.
Let me ask you this.
Talk to Cass and Zoe.
If when Pusha T did it,
Cass and Zoe, he talking to y'all.
When Pusha T did it and said you hiding a child, when did you find out that it was true?
Zoe, Cass, when did you find out?
No, Chris, seriously, when did you find out it was
true? Not letting me finish. So go ahead and talk to them.
Go ahead. When did you find out it was true?
No, never. Go ahead.
I found out it was true whenever Drake decided to actually reveal that it was true.
How long was that?
I don't even remember, honestly.
Right. So did you wait till that was true to say there was a point for Pusha T?
Absolutely not. I put
no.
As soon as I heard it, it was a push point.
Now it was that was thing in delivery. So all you was doing was acting in the now. That's the same thing. That's the same thing with Meets the Gram. Like I was acting in the now, and I was just like, God damn, no, Drake, nigga, you need to beat this nigga up. You need to piss on this nigga and have his wife record this shit.
we got a call on the line from South Carolina. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but like the other caller called in, and what's happening is now, because people are taking sides, right? Mm-hmm. And so you got Drake fans saying, well, I can't really give him that because we can't really prove it. And like y'all, like Mel, like you've been saying, when in a rap battle have we heard disses and be like, well, I can't give him a point right now, so we got to see if it's true.
Never.
Like I've never heard that. We go off of shock value. So when Drake, the Dave Free line, to me, that was a nuke.
Yeah.
The beating on your wife, that was a nuke.
Mm-hmm.
And all I hear is from Drake fans is that, dang, Drake scored. Drake know about it, his base, and they going on it as it's true, but with the whole PDF, the whole the other baby allegation out there, that Kendrick done put out. Oh, well, we can't really, I can't give him no points on that because we don't know. No. Stop being biased and take the diss records for what they are, because that's what I'm doing. I don't like Drake, but I had Drake up until Kendrick dropped the
grams,
the Euphoria. Then I was like, okay, Kendrick got a slight lead. Then when Drake came back with the
Family Matters,
with Family Matters, I was like, oh my God, Drake got him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the phone with my cousin, and I was like, look, Kendrick got to stop with all these interludes, and he just need to come at Drake if he dropped the next track, because all this interlude BS, man, like Drake came for his head on that Family Matters, and I'll be damned.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes later, I said, oh, and when I heard it, I said, oh man.
Yeah.
So we got a match.
Yeah.
We got a battle. And I'm not here to be like, oh, you know what? I don't like Drake, so Drake got to prove what he said. Nah. These are disses. This is shock factor. So we need to cut all the, like, we need proof.
Oh, this is true and that's not true. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and here's my thing. I think people know when it comes to what Kendrick is saying, there may be some truth to it. And it might be striking a chord with a lot of fans, a lot of Drake fans. It might be striking a chord because, and look, I'm not even going to sit here in front. What Drake said about Kendrick Lamar might be true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, this is what it's a sport. This is what it is. Both of these guys in the industry, they got dirt on each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it. It is what it is.
All right. I appreciate the call, man. Thanks, man.
All right.
Yeah, these receipts requests is what's weird to me, man.
I don't know these dudes in real life. None of this stuff could be absolutely true. I am a hip hop fan, and that's what I was talking about in the group chat. I can appreciate Mel not being a fan of a sports team in this instance, because I think even if I have Kendrick winning, I can appreciate both sides, and I don't have to really pick a side. I can enjoy it, and I can enjoy it subjectively, and I can listen to it and say, "Ooh, man, bro." So he just came with it, whether it be true, false, otherwise, whether it be pieces of truth or none of that stuff. I like the sport, and so this sport has definitely, and these two dudes have given us a nice. It's like wrestling when you used to watch wrestling. We know these dudes don't really. They probably drinking beers after their matches. You know,
Right.
what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether what they're saying finds out. Now it does hit later on down the line once you find out if they're saying it is true. But in that moment, I don't care if Kendrick was lying the whole time. When I heard Meet the Grams, I think we all, as a consensus, we texted each other and was like, "Woof, what do you say to that?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was tough, man. Carla from Florida, what's up?
Hey man, I just want to ask y'all a few questions, right? Let's
Yeah.
just say what Drake said about Kendrick baby mama not true, right? Let's say what Kendrick said about Drake being a pedophile not true, and let's just say what about the baby not true, right? But in Drake's circle, they may be a pedophile, but let's just say those things not true in one of Drake's circle. How will y'all view the battle? Like, how will y'all view it then?
I go last.
That's a good question. So you said take out Drake having the baby out there.
Okay, let's take about out Kendrick baby mama not true, right?
Okay.
Let's say they take out Drake being a pedophile, but somebody in his crew maybe. How will y'all view it then?
I think if Kendrick saying somebody in this crew is not a pedophile, like, and I keep seeing
No, I'm saying somebody maybe in his crew is, but not Drake.
Not him. Okay. Got you.
Why? Hold on. Why would that be the scenario? Why would the scenario be what Drake is saying about Kendrick's wife is not true, and what Kendrick is saying about Drake is not true, but it's true for somebody in his crew? Why would you add that part on to? Let's just go with if nothing they're saying about each other's.
No reason why I say that, because they said that, like, I guess one of Drake homeboys, Baba or something, supposed to call the little case or something.
Yeah, he called it. Yeah. I heard about that, and I did a little. It wasn't a pedophile case. Pete, look, forgive me, I'm sounding like Cass. It wasn't a pedo case, but it was definitely
just a trafficking case.
It was
something like that.
Case. Exactly. So I think
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, take away the baby mama. Drake say his baby mama got hit. Drake a pedophile. Take away that. And let's take away the daughter. But you keep the homie, like, that case. How would y'all view it then? Because it's lies on both sides. Like, how would y'all view it though?
Man, I think that's a good question, because I think one of the most hard hitting thing that Kendrick was harping on was the fact that he was doing that R. Kelly stuff.
Yeah, the PDF.
You're right.
So I think that'll take a little bit of sting off of it. So I mean, if those things was proven not to be true, it'd be a little different. But if both things were true, it still hit hard for the R. Kelly stuff.
Hard,
then because we know with DV, domestic violence, we know whoever get to that phone first is the one going to jail.
Going to jail,
right? So we just because you got that on your record doesn't mean what you think it means. Married couples get in arguments a lot, and sometimes it gets a little physical. Sometimes when it gets physical, one person might have been the aggressor, and the person who's trying to stop the person from swinging can still be the one that end up going to jail, right? So so we're not gonna act like just those allegations is just crazy. Now, if I seen a Ray Rice video where you actually was hitting somebody, a dude with a girl like a man, or if I seen mug shots of a whole beat up face, then that's totally different.
That's different.
But just looking at a court record and saying, the police came pick you up for DV and you spent the night in jail, you're the worst person in the world. It don't hit like that. So Drake accusing him of something that really don't hit that hard like he think it does. But being accused of this, and you have 2 DMs to prove it, totally different. Hits hard, hits harder.
Okay. So who do y'all have up?
On the surface right now, I think I got K Dot winning because but it's close. I think that this last Drake drop, I think activity matters. I think timing matters, along with the bars and all of that. But I think the fact that Kendrick had 2 before Drake dropped the response, I think that benefits him. And it wasn't the kill shot. Nobody has delivered the absolute kill shot. I thought Meet the Grams was the kill shot, honestly. But then when Night Like Us came out, it kind of brought a lighter tone to it. Meet the Grams is still probably the most dark, I could say, and sinister. But I think that's probably why I still got K Dot up right now.
Okay. Thank y'all.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, I still got Kendrick up as well.
Yeah, and I like the new Drake release, but let's see.
Yeah, all of them are dope.
These dudes putting on. They putting on.
Yeah, all of them are dope, man. I think that's the last phone call, man. Y'all get y'all last words, man, and we can end it.
Salute to both of these dudes. Salute to a Canadian dude who was an actor before this coming down here.
He holding his own, man.
He is. Listen, bro. Salute to him. I know I'm not the huge. I like people who are talented, and that's what he is. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of anybody. I'm a fan of music first and foremost. Salute to that dude, and salute to that little short dude out from Compton who putting on. These dudes are putting out really quality music in a short period of time, and I don't know if people know how hard that is to do. That them boys' pens got smoke coming from the back of them because they writing, and you can't do. Yeah, they squabbling for real, and it's definitely really entertaining for people who enjoy it. And that's all I got. Chris.
Yeah, it's nice. No matter which side of the fence you're on, whether you're a K-Dot fan or a Drake fan, you just gotta be a respecter of the music and the fact that real rap is back. You know what I'm saying? We got people that's actually bringing the sport back alive. It was too much buddy going on in the industry, and now we actually got some heat going on, man. So it's just nice to see that there's something to talk about other than the latest album drop, and we actually got competitiveness in the sport of rap again. So it's just we haven't seen this since probably because Nas and Jay. I don't think we can count Meek and Drake or Pusha T and Drake on the level. Like this is on the levels of those great beefs, So it's nice to see that we're getting back there, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I hope it ends sometime soon.
I do hope it ends. At the same time, I kind of don't. But look,
it's a love-hate.
how many rounds y'all think they go?
I don't know. This is what round 5 we in now, right? Oh no, this is he responded to Not Like Us. So
Like Us, yeah. So
next one will be round 5, probably.
What y'all think J. Cole thinking?
That man is
J. Cole is holding his wife and his kids tight.
What y'all think Lil Wayne thinking? Because he's sitting back and watching like, he probably making that. What's that meme? Lil Wayne was like,
I'm actually keeping a buck with you, man. I think Lil Wayne might be a little more invested to this than we think.
Like helping Drake, right?
No, not like helping them out, like jumping in.
Him and Drake ain't cool.
I don't not cool. They still, whatever. But a lot of people are trying. They bringing up old videos of interview where Lil Wayne said that Drake hit his chick while he was in jail. So and then Rick Ross is kind of baiting and putting flame on the fire on his Instagram, always posting Wayne, and because Wayne is an affiliate of the Bamboo Rum, so he's constantly posting Wayne. Man, we haven't heard anything from Wayne, so it's like, Wayne, like, are you still siding with Drake? Are you impartial?
He quiet though,
exactly. And it's kind of weird because it's like, hey man, your man is out here squabbling for his life.
Yeah,
we all expected to hear that lighter flick sometime soon. Now I respect the fact that he's not jumping in because it's not his fight. Nobody called him out yet. But
so after all of these accusations from Kendrick to Drake, the ones I'm talking about, right? And you start thinking about past lyrics and those messages to Millie Bobby Brown and the other girl and stuff like that. and then you start looking at people around Drake, and you remember that song We Like Girls, when that cringe-worthy verse at the end that we all thought was cringe-worthy, but it wasn't that bad when he was like in a couple of years. Holla at me, Miley Cyrus.
That wasn't Drake.
No, it wasn't Drake.
It was Young
but
Money.
That was his song.
That was Mac Main. No, it was
That
it
was
was Young Money. It was Young Money song.
Yeah,
Drake was on it.
Yes,
right?
he was.
I'm sitting here like that's cringe, but and then somebody just said, I don't know if this is true, but somebody in the comments just said that when Millie turned 18, I think Drake tweeted, "I've been waiting on this moment," or said something crazy like that. Right?
That's weird.
You're not supposed to be waiting on someone to turn 18 because that means you're attracted to them
when before that.
Like,
And that's what I'm saying. Like he does. I don't know because I didn't grow up in Canada, and I don't know if anybody in our comment section did. I don't know the culture, and so I don't know what's considered appropriate or not. But we all grew up in the States. You know what I'm saying? You know, from different places in the States, but we all grew up here. Like some of his behaviors, and I think that it's because Drake is weird. Like he's just a weird dude. Like I almost feel bad for him because he be doing stuff, and I'd be like, you don't know that's strange, bro. But at the end of the day, like if that's the case, then I always thought the contact or being friends, me and a 15, 16-year-old girl ain't got nothing to talk about except for where your parents at.
Nothing.
Me and you ain't got really nothing to talk about. Is hey, how you doing? And we keep it moving. We ain't got no messages to exchange. You're not my friend.
Exactly. And guess what? Zoe? And we family. Your daughter is 18 or 19. I'm not friend requesting her on Facebook or
exactly.
And I'm considered like an uncle to her. I'm not.
She know who,
you get what I'm saying? Like that.
It's just your girls. Like I don't
exactly
when they become social media people. I know who they are already. I don't need to talk to you over social media. If I want to talk to you, I go talk to Mel or Will.
Exactly. Any message I need to get tonight. Well, I ain't gonna say her name.
Yeah.
Any message I need to get to your daughter, I can get through the parents.
Exactly.
There's no need for me to be contacting her, and she's 18. So if you're 17, 16, that's definitely like
no reason.
What is Drake thinking to jump in somebody's DM to my?
That's why I want to talk. I wish anybody in our comment section from the Canada area, like, is that a norm? Is the first of all, Chris? So anybody, do y'all know is there an age limit there? Is it the same as ours?
I don't quote me on this. I mean, I can actually look this up, but I think it might be not a crazy difference, but it might be a little bit younger than the States.
Man, they killing Drake in the comments, man. He kissed somebody when she was 17.
Is that the girl he was saying?
Age of consent in Canada is 16 years old.
And that makes sense. That's
it still don't make sense, man.
It makes sense, but it's not. That don't make it right. Because he's too comfortable doing it. And that's why I was wondering whether or not, like, okay, what is it? Because it was actually that was the norm. So if I see somebody that's 16 and I'm 30, not saying that he did that, but I'm saying if that was the case, nobody could say anything.
It's just crazy, man.
Yeah,
hey man, what should our next live be about, y'all? We'll be in here Friday again with the full panel. What y'all it's gonna be round one is done, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It finished today. On some sad ass shit too.
Man, shout out P5 though. That boy is a hooper. He got a bright future.
Yeah.
Why you say it was sad?
Because the refs touched it, bro.
Yeah, they got him off. They got him off.
Oh, they touched it bad in that second half, bro. It was bad.
That's crazy.
So, but yeah, round two is in full effect now.
No, notice I noticed watching that Denver game. Ed was getting hands off the merchandise treatment.
Ed was?
Yes. So you remember that series? You remember the playoffs where Aaron Gordon kind of played great defense on LeBron, and then the next before that Lakers series, he played great defense on LeBron. Then Phoenix before that, he played great defense on KD. I can't remember who they had in the first round, but everybody was ranting and raving about how good Aaron Gordon defense was on KD and LeBron, but he was fouling the heck out of KD. And I'm like, man, it's like if you're gonna let people we already know KD is a slender guy. So if you're gonna allow
people to put hands on
and push, even in the post, he couldn't even get a clean post catch without all of that pushing, right? and they never called it. All they got to do is call it once or twice, and they'll be like, "All right, I can't push no more," and they'll play him honest. They were playing. I'm looking at Caldwell Pope and Aaron Gordon take turns guarding Edwards, and they could not. They would not push him. I'm like, why they not pushing Edwards? You know, and it was because they got called early. And they play honest defense on him, but with Kevin Durant, it's a boxing match.
That's because
I'm like, man, this is crazy.
Well, somebody is in the comments talking, giving some real information that I'm gonna have to fact check about this whole stuff. I don't even want to put some of it up.
Golly, who was that? George Smith?
No, George Smith. I know who George Smith is. Yeah.
Golly, they going in on this dude, man. Golly. Man, that's tough, man. But yeah, man, I'm watch that series, man. Hey, but this is my prediction for the series. You know, we all said that most of us said Denver was gonna win,
except for me.
But we also said that we think Denver would drop a game at home,
and this was the game.
Right?
Yep,
which is what happened, right? But this is so I think this is going to be modern after the early games that Boston got against the Warriors in that 2021 finals matchup. Was it 2022?
2022, yeah.
2022.
All right. Remember when the Boston got that game early?
Yeah. And they were looking around.
Everything changed on how they officiated. Draymond Green came out and was playing football. They allowed it. And then next thing you know, the Warriors took back over. I think that's what's going to happen here.
I hope not.
They piqued everybody's interest with their early win. Oh, T. Wolves can actually get it. But what they going to start doing is calling the game different. And it's going to go in Denver's favor. And Denver's will eventually go get the 4-2 victory. Denver in 6.
Somebody acting like Jay right now. Wolves versus Celtics. Book it.
Wolves.
That would be dope.
Wolves
I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm an Ant-Man fan, but I don't think it's gonna happen either, bro. I think they gonna. It's too much money invested in Joker versus Luka.
Yeah, but that might be the one. Luke, they might be sitting. Hey, bro, Luka going to the finals, man. They trying it.
That'll be the one who get Joker out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about it on Friday after some of these games go down.
Hey man,
we gotta go though, because I ain't ate dinner, I ain't did laundry,
and Mel ain't made his garlic bread either.
Bro, we all can afford not to eat a meal.
This is true.
Not seriously. It actually does us good to fast a little bit. Like, I notice a lot of times when we talk, you be like, "Oh man, I got to get my meal in." Blah blah blah. You actually don't. You know what I mean? You can let it go.
No, I don't.
He's not letting it go.
No.
So you don't know the power. You don't know the power. You don't know the power of fasting, do you?
I do. I'm hungry as shit. That power of fasting gonna have to wait.
That's not why. You eat because you hungry. No, hungry is a mind thing. You don't eat because you hungry.
Stomach that. when my stomach touching my back because I ain't got no food in it. Tell my stomach that it's a mind thing.
It is a mind thing.
So
just because your stomach feels empty doesn't mean you have to feed it.
Okay, so you do it. You don't
I do it all the time.
Don't eat for like 2 weeks straight.
I haven't eaten today at all.
I said 2 weeks straight.
Why would I do 2 weeks, Chris? Your body resets after 24 hours. If you do 48, you're doing really good. You go regenerate new cells.
I'm good with the cells I got.
You want to keep
okay. Well, let me.
You're not gonna get me off the fact that I'm about to eat. I'm hungry.
No, I'm about to eat too. But I'm just saying, like you put. I don't know.
How many times you think I ate today?
I don't know.
I only ate once today, minus the chips. So
what was it? What was the meal?
I made it like these little breakfast sliders on some biscuits. It was eggs, cheese, and biscuits.
Okay, and then what you snack on today?
These chips. That's it. That was literally it.
It was so you had a breakfast. You had a meal for breakfast and chips for a snack.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you should be good. Did you work out to burn those calories? Did you do anything to burn the calories did you put in your body?
Yeah, I yelled at y'all for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't burn no calories. You actually good for the day.
And I'm in the hoodie.
I guarantee you're at your daily value for sodium. Probably not protein. You probably didn't get enough there, but you at your daily value for sodium for sure, calories for sure.
No
sugar for sure as well.
Hell
You
no.
already at your daily value.
I know it had to be some snack.
I ain't had nothing sweet today. Literally, it was my breakfast and these chips. That's all I've eaten today.
You don't think there's no sugar in those chips?
Not enough for me to reach my daily value.
So you don't think there's no sugar in bread? You don't know what bread turned into after you break it down. You don't know it turned into sugar. You said you had biscuits with your eggs,
Yes,
right?
I understand that. That's still
All
not
right,
enough
that's
for me to reach
sugar.
my daily value in sugar.
It is. How many biscuits?
On here too, man. It ain't no subject we can't touch. None.
Talking about dietary shit, man. I'm about to go. Hey, listen, and it's about to get worse. I'm gonna make you cringe. I'm about to go make chili cheese dogs with sour cream and fries.
Chris,
yeah,
I just want you to come live with me for 1 week, and I change your life. No Diddy.
No. And the reason why is because I love you. You my brother, but we will fight before the end of that week is over. If you try to starve me or you try to feed me rabbit food, it's gonna be up, bro.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, you don't want your life changed then.
Not right now. I'm okay. I'm content. I'm satisfied. Eventually, I'll get right. Trust me. I know. I understand. I see it. Just right now, my mind ain't there. I got to get my mindset right. Let me get my anxiety clear. Let me get my depression taken care of, and I'll be straight. We'll be good. I'm gonna get right. We're gonna be all right.
Well, the offer's there.
And once I make enough money, if I might do the shortcut like Drake, I might go get the fake abs. Who knows?
Oh, don't do that, bro. No.
The
BBL Chris, man. I might just do it, dog.
You got to put that as your screen name every time we go live. Then
BBL Chris.
BBL Chris.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here. Y'all go get some food, man. Hey, man, hit me in the group chat for anything else, man. This was a good stream. I appreciate y'all.
This was dope getting outside the box. I like this though.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah,
it was different, and I think the pod gods blessed us with by Drake dropping.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Facts.
That was crazy.
Appreciate the chat rocking with us too, man. Giving us y'all input. For those of y'all that's not regulars in here, like, subscribe, share the channel, man. We talk sports, and then we got a sister podcast, Therapeutic Rap. You can find it at Therapeutic Rap 189 on YouTube. We talk about everything else outside of sports, man. So we got we got you covered. We got you covered. And you see, we talked about music today, so nothing is out of the realm, man. But
tell us what y'all want to talk about.
Facts. Follow, like, subscribe, share. And then for those who are regulars, of course, you know the deal. Like, share, show us love, whatever. So yeah, appreciate y'all.
Let's do it.
All right, man. We out. Catch y'all on Friday, full panel. Well, Tuesday I'll be on solo, and Friday the full panel. Holla at y'all. Peace.
Somebody said BBL Chrissy.